What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Hockey Podcast Network YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me for tonight's game. Team Canada versus Team Austria in the 2023 World Junior Championships. It's been a hell of a tournament so far. Canada ripping it up against Germany last night. Should be an interesting game tonight. I mean, Canada did lose to the Czechs 5-2 in their first outing. So a bit up and down so far for Team Canada. Let's see if Austria can put up a good fight tonight. Either way, it should be a fun game. Super pumped to connect with all you fans in the live chat. So make sure you jump in the live chat, interact. Let's talk about anything. Let's talk about your holidays, the World Junior Championships, the NHL games that are going on tonight. Anything you want. We'll talk about it all in tonight's stream. Again, thank you so much for joining me on tonight's World Junior Championship stream. Tonight's stream is sponsored by DraftKings. Make sure you sign up for DraftKings. Use promo code THPN at sign up to get exclusive offers. Must be 21 or older. I got to throw that in. You got to be 21 or older to sign up for DraftKings. But if you are, sign up for DraftKings with promo code THPN. Show the network some love. Show the network some support. It's down below on your screen here, promo code THPN. But again, thanks everybody for joining me for tonight's stream. I mean, I know there's a lot of other streams going on, so I appreciate you jumping on this one. Hopefully you all can jump in the live chat here, like Zarbian. I saw you on Hot Take Hockey stream. John from Hot Take Hockey had a great stream today, covering the Czech and Swedes in that game. I can't remember who won. It went to overtime. Was it Team Sweden? I think it was Team Sweden that won that game, but either way, it was a good one. And of course, right, 4 minutes into the game, my Wi-Fi is telling me that it's crapping out. I've said this before in my live streams. I pay out the nose for, the top of the line internet with freaking TELUS. And this is what they do to me. This is what they do. So I hope I'm coming through okay to you all. I hope you can hear me. I hope it's not blurry or anything like that. But again, thanks everybody for jumping on the stream. Comment below what you think the score of tonight's game is going to be. I am going to come out and say I think tonight's going to be a 7-1 victory. A 7-1 victory for Team Canada. No, I don't think it's going to be a close game. Yes, it's on TSN. That's where I'm watching. So basically, if you're Canadian, TSN is the place to go. You can sign up for their online stuff, their online streaming service, and you'll get the game there. That's how I'm doing it, actually. Rated R Tom, what's up? Thanks for jumping on. I think I saw you on John's stream, on Hot Take Hockey stream earlier today with Czechia and Sweden. So thanks so much for jumping on this one. Hopefully I can be half as fun as John on the stream here. It should be a fun one though. This is why I do these live streams, because I just love interacting with all you fans in the live chat. That's what makes this entertaining and worthwhile for me. So thanks so much for jumping on. Italian cameraman, does TSN do like a free 7 days? It doesn't look like it. I mean, I'm not going to lie. This is the first full game I've been able to watch this year for the World Juniors. It's been a busy holiday season for me. So, yeah, I just signed up for TSN, and no, they had no free offers. So I'm going to do the old sign up and cancel my subscription right after this, because honestly, other than the World Juniors, I don't know if there's much point watching or signing up for TSN, unfortunately. So that's what I'm going to do. But no, it doesn't look like there's any free 7 days or anything like that. Dominic, the fast, speedy wolf. What's up, dude? How you doing? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Hopefully you're doing well as well. It's, been a busy holiday season for me. Back home now. I was on Vancouver Island visiting my family. Ferry cancellations and a bunch of other things made it a bit of a stressful time, I guess, but it was a good time nonetheless. Hopefully you're enjoying your holiday season. Oh yeah, by the way, folks, I mean, if there's any Islanders or Columbus Blue Jackets fans, in about an hour, I believe, I think it's 4:30, in about an hour, we'll be doing another stream on this channel. So it's a double stream on this channel, some World Junior Championship action and some NHL action. So if you're a Blue Jackets or an Islanders fan, make sure you check out our channel. Look out for the next live stream coming up. There'll be 2 going on at the same time. Fun time here on the THPN YouTube channel tonight. And again, thanks to big shout out to John from Hot Take Hockey for doing the game earlier on today. Again, an overtime game. Yes, with Snake Garinger. There we go. But yeah, make sure you check out the Columbus game. He'll be streaming that one later. Should be a fun one. Rated R Tom, I'm watching my new channel named Lion Silver Podcast and me talking about the LA Kings prospects. Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm assuming that the prospects of the LA Kings aren't covered enough. So hey, you're filling that void. You're filling that niche, and that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do to make it. My grandfather passed away 4 weeks ago. Please send your hearts and prayers to my family. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. Very unfortunate, especially this time of year. Hopefully you and your family are doing all right. Hopefully he lived a fulfilling life. But yes, very sorry to hear that. So thoughts go to you and your family. And again, thanks for jumping on this stream. Really do appreciate it. This is a watch party for the game. Unfortunately, I don't have the rights for the game. I know YouTube right now, there's a bunch of illegal streams going on. Those are getting shut down. Some are staying up. But either way, we're just we're doing a watch party for tonight's game. Hopefully you can stick around. It's a lot of fun. Even if you have another stream going in the background, at least interact with us, chat with us, and talk about the game. Again, it's going to be a lot of fun tonight. I'll bring up the stats here. Yeah, let's bring up the stats. And the game has started, by the way, folks. So we're underway in this game. Austria, Canada. We're 30 seconds in. Again, get your score predictions. Get your score predictions down below. Let me know who's going to win tonight. Again, my score prediction, and I'm Canadian, so I'm a little bit biased, but my score prediction is 7-1 for Team Canada. But you never know what happens. Again, they lost to the Czechs the other night. I believe it was 5-2, but with players like Connor Bedard out there and, Dylan Gunther and just so many other great Canadian players right now, I got to give it to Team Canada. Something else I really like doing when I do the live streams is I like hearing where everybody's watching this game from. We seem to be very wide-reaching with our live streams. So comment below where you're watching this live stream from. I am doing the live stream from White Rock, British Columbia, which is basically Vancouver, kind of a suburb of Vancouver, I guess. But yeah, make sure you comment below where you're watching this game from. I want to hear. Go Flames, go. There we go. We got a Calgary fan in the live chat. Dominic is saying 5-3 for Canada. There we go. Hey, 5-3 would be a close game, would be a nice, entertaining game. So I wouldn't mind that, to be quite honest. Hey, glad you and the family are doing well under the circumstances. Snake Garinger, have fun, y'all. I'm going to go set up, but please come say hi to me at the Columbus Blue Jackets New York Islanders stream if you'd like. And I'll say 5-2 Canada. Yeah, that's right. We have another stream coming up on this channel. Some NHL action tonight, the Blue Jackets and Islanders. So make sure you drop in, say hi on that video, and drop a like. And, of course, drop a like on this video as well. Really appreciate it. YYC. Is YYC Victoria or is that Calgary? I don't know why I never know that. Oh, it's Calgary. It's Calgary. The reason I always get confused is because I've done that trip many times from the Victoria airport to Calgary. So I always get confused which airport is which. But thanks so much for jumping on all the way from Calgary, Alberta, just across the Rockies. Brandon, what's up? I'm doing well. I'm doing very well. It's Canada, Austria tonight. Going to be a fun game. Comment below where you're watching from. Where are you watching tonight's game from? And thanks so much for joining. Rated R Tom says 7-1 Canada. Yeah, that's my prediction too. That was my prediction as well. 7-1 Canada. We're 2 minutes and 50 seconds into this game, and we're tied at zeros. Dominic, I live in the city of Manassas, Virginia. I can watch it on the NHL Network. This is another thing I like doing. When someone comments a city I've never heard of, I like looking up where you folks are watching from. So let's see where Manassas is. I feel like I have heard of it, to be quite honest. Population of 42,000. Let's see. Let's see. What's the oh you're basically almost a suburb of Washington. All right, I got it. I got it. It's not on TSN. It should be. I think it might be like TSN 4 or something. I don't know. But I'm watching it on the streaming service. Never a fan of blowout games. Yeah, I mean, I agree, Tom, because by the time the latter half of the second period, the third period rolls around and one team's up by like 5 goals, it's tough to finish it, to be quite honest. So I know someone predicted a 5-3. Dominic predicted a 5-3 for Canada. So that would actually be a more entertaining game. Being a Canadian fan, though, I like a bit of a cushion. So that's why I've gone for the 7-1 final for Team Canada. And by the way, we're streaming on Twitch as well. If there's anyone watching on Twitch, make sure you comment. Make sure you comment. I know Italian cameraman commented. Yeah, anyone else watching on Twitch, please drop a comment. Really do appreciate it. Lives in the northern portion of the state. Awesome. Awesome. Who is the soccer? I'm not the soccer. How was your Christmas? It was good. It was a lot of fun. I spent Christmas at home, and then Boxing Day went over to see the family on Vancouver Island. Just got back yesterday. It's been a busy holiday season, but a fun one. How was your Christmas, Brandon? Do you watch American sports like NFL? I'm not gonna lie, most of the time, I mean, I'm only gonna watch the NFL and the Super Bowl. I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of football. Up here in Canada, I mean, there's nothing really local to watch. Here in Vancouver, we have the BC Lions of the CFL, but it's nowhere near what the NFL is. So every once in a while, I'll go to a game. But if you ask me any NFL questions, I probably won't be able to answer. That's my honest reply to that. It was good. I got an Echo Dot from my room. That's awesome. That's a great Christmas gift. Yeah, everybody else, if you celebrate Christmas, comment below what you got for Christmas. I'd love to hear it. I mostly got clothes. Being nearing 30 years old. I mean, I guess toys aren't necessarily a thing that I'll get for Christmas. But hey, I got some good clothes, some Lululemon pants. Love them. Love the Lululemons. Macy, hey, thanks so much for jumping on the live stream. Are the games more fun to watch than the NHL? Well, it's a bit different. I feel like it's a bit the pace might seem a bit quicker. Again, these are 18, 17, 19-year-old players playing in this tournament, but they're all the top of their league or their team. So, I mean, honestly, I have a bit more fun watching these games than most NHL games, but a good NHL game, I mean, that's the best you can get in the hockey world, right? So, yeah, I mean, yes and no. Yes and no. I definitely it's worthwhile checking out though. I mean, the World Juniors are a lot of fun. The thing I love about the World Juniors, you watch these games and then 4 or 5 years later, you see these guys in the NHL and you're like, "Oh yeah, I remember this guy from the World Juniors and he was just tearing it up." And hey, some guys tear it up in this tournament and they don't end up having great NHL careers. That's also interesting. Quick shot from Canada here. We're at 14 minutes and 25 seconds in the first period. Shots are tied at 1. It's been a tight game so far. No one's really had the edge so far. So, hey, Austria is hanging in there. Dominic saying, my Christmas gift was an NOAA weather radio. It was a Midland WR200. What is that even? I'm going to look that up. What is that? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Very interesting. Victoria, hey, thanks so much for jumping on again. Victoria is just an OG of the THPN channel. Almost every stream that I do, I see Victoria in the live chat. And Victoria even wished me a Merry Christmas, I think, on Instagram. So, Victoria, I hope you had a good Christmas as well. Mine was great. I really no complaints. Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. Oh, a close shot from the Canadians. The Austrians breaking back out. The shots are still tied at 1. The Austrian defense has actually played fairly well against this high flying Canadian offense. That might be, a big factor in this game is how the Austrian defense is able to hold it together. Macy saying, thank you, kind of like college football vs NFL. College have more to prove and more trick plays. Yeah, you could compare to that, absolutely. And maybe the structure is there's not as much structure in these games. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, the tournament, these guys have only had a week or two to play together, right? In the NHL, some of these guys have been together for 5 years. The same coach has been there for a few years. So it's more of a rigorous system. Now, in the World Juniors, it's kind of everyone just going out there, showing their talent, showing what they have, trying to do their best, which is awesome. Your commentary is amazing. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. Thank you, for jumping on, commenting on this live stream. Again, you folks are what makes this a lot of fun for me. So I do appreciate it. And hey, I'm going to say this every once in a while throughout the stream. Comment where you're watching this game from. I love hearing how widespread this live stream gets. We have someone from Manassas, Virginia. We got someone from Calgary, Alberta. I'm watching from Vancouver, British Columbia. Let's hear where you're watching this game from. How do we watch this game in the US? I'm not sure. I think it's the NHL Network is where you'll get the legal stream from for this game. Rated R Tom. In the future, I'm hoping to join THPN. Hey, well, Rated R Tom, get your podcast going. Get it off the ground, build a bit of an audience, and let's talk. Because I actually run THPN. This is my network, so I'm pretty much the guy who you would talk to about that. But I'll be honest, we don't bring on every single brand new podcast. So hey, build up a bit of an audience. Get it off the ground, get your feet wet, get used to the podcast game, and maybe we can have a chat in the future. Germany's my dark horse because of Nikita Kwap and why he didn't start against Canada. Question. I don't know. Do you like MLB? I mean, again, I'm not the biggest MLB guy. My brother-in-law is a big Seattle Mariners fan. I mean, I barely have enough time to follow hockey close enough to really understand what's going on. I do follow, NLL lacrosse up here in Canada. It's a bit of a bigger deal, especially in the last few years. I do follow the NBA a little bit, especially with the Toronto Raptors winning it all a few years ago. Since then, I've really paid more attention to the NBA. But, for me, I got to be honest, I'm mostly a hockey guy. I like balancing it out. My life isn't 100% sports. I like to consume different kinds of media. So when I do watch sports, I got to be honest, most of the time it's hockey. But definitely, hey, I have an appreciation for all the other sports, especially when the finals are on. I'll check out any sport. Here we go. Canada with the shot. Oh, it just misses the net. The shots are now 2-1 in favor of Austria. Canada has not been able to put the puck on the net. RJ, what's up? RJ, thanks so much for jumping on, buddy. Always on here with the out of town scoreboard, which I like. So RJ, hope you had a good Christmas. I'm assuming you celebrate because I see the Christmas tree behind you in your profile picture. Hopefully it was a good Christmas, and that goes for everyone else. If you celebrate Christmas or any other holidays, hopefully It was a good one. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was the first time I really followed an NBA playoff series super closely. The whole playoffs, to be honest, with the Raptors. But yeah, it was a crazy time. It was definitely a highlight of my sports watching, life, I guess. What was seeing that win from the Raptors. It was a lot of fun. Again, everyone keep commenting below. Where are you watching this stream from? And what is your score prediction for tonight's game? My score prediction is 7-1 Canada, although we're 10 minutes into the first period and Canada only has one shot. So I'm feeling a little less confident about my score prediction. And I'm doing this stream from White Rock, British Columbia, Vancouver, call it what you want. But yeah, comment where you're watching this stream from. Again, I love seeing how widespread our fans are on the THPN YouTube channel and Twitch and Facebook, by the way. So yeah, comment where you're watching this live stream from. We got people from Virginia, Calgary, British Columbia. We got people all over. So I want to hear where you're watching this live stream from. Do you remember the Vancouver Grizzlies? I mean, I never watched the Vancouver Grizzlies. I was a bit too young. I was born in 93. So I was a bit too young to like really get into the Grizzlies. Honestly, though, I got to be honest. I feel like Vancouver could handle an NBA team here. I really do. I think Vancouver has changed a lot. The demographic of Vancouver's changed a lot. I feel like an NBA team would work here. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but I really do think it could work out. Team Canada with a lot of pressure right now against the Austrians, moving the puck fairly well. But again, this Austrian defense, they're not letting any shots through. There you go. Another block by the Austrian defense. And we're up for a whistle. 9 minutes left in this game. Zebra 9700 saying Austria. You're watching from Austria? That's awesome. That's awesome. What city? What city in Austria are you watching from? And that goes for everybody. Comment what city you were watching this game from. Again, I am doing this stream from White Rock, British Columbia, about 45 minutes out of Vancouver. We're basically Vancouver. So thank you so much for jumping on. Our Rated R Tom saying I'm watching from Wisconsin, but I'm moving to California after college. Very cool. Very cool. Whereabouts in California are you moving to? I'm hoping to do a California trip this summer, at least in the near future. I want to make it down to California. I've never done it. Only been as far as Washington State in the United States. So I think it would be a lot of fun. Graz, Austria. See, again, this is one of my favorite parts about doing these live streams is when I don't know where a city is. I go on Google and I look it up. I love it. Let's see where Graz is as far as Vienna, which is really I gotta be honest, the only Austrian city that I would know. Or Salzburg, actually. Okay, so you're fairly close to Slovenia. You're fairly close to the border there. Very cool. Very cool. Actually looks like a really nice city, to be honest. The museum there, yeah, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Cash Brannion, I'm from 63rd. 63rd Street? Where? In Vancouver? I doubt it. But again, everyone comment where you're watching this game from. Rated R Tom saying USA Canada best hockey rivalry. Yeah, I don't think you can dispute that. I really don't, especially in the last couple decades. I guess I think it's really USA Canada. Even in women's hockey, it's always USA Canada. But in the past, you could make the argument, in the 70s and 80s that it was Russia Canada. But yeah, you're right. Right now, it is USA Canada. Hopefully, they're in the finals together. That would be great. Big shout out to Sprite. No free ads, keeping me going throughout this stream. Look it up in Chicago. There we go. So we got people watching from Chicago, from Virginia, from Calgary, from Vancouver, Graz, Austria. We're all over the place. This is awesome. Again, comment where you're watching this live stream from. Let me know what your score prediction is. Again, we're tied at zeros right now, and the shots are 2-1 for the Austrians. Not what I was expecting. My score prediction was 7-1. I might have to change that after a couple periods. I know that's kind of cheating, but I just don't I don't think this is going to be the dominant performance that maybe a lot of people were expecting from the Canadians. Jackson Coombs, what's up? Thanks so much for jumping on. Fort Saskatchewan, Alberta. Now, being a Canadian, I should probably know where that is, and I've also lived in Alberta for a year or so, but I don't know where that is. Let's look it up. Okay, so you're just northeast of Edmonton. I lived in Whitecourt for about a year. Well, just outside of Whitecourt. I don't know if you know where that is, but awesome. Another Albertan in the live stream. I love it. I love it. Jackson, thanks so much for jumping on, buddy. Oh, there's a Canadian player just lying in the crease right now. I don't know what's going on there. Close chance from Canada, but again, they didn't even get the shot on net. So we're still looking at the shots being 3-1 in favor of Austria. Oh, some rough stuff. Some rough stuff right now between the Canadians and Austrians. That was a quick whistle by the refs. The puck wasn't quite covered by the Austrian goalie, but the whistle goes. Again, the shot's 3-1 in favor of the Austrians. Again, folks, keep commenting. Where are you watching this live stream from, and what is your score prediction? Your reaction when Canada lost to Czechia because they were cocky, no offense. Yeah, I mean, not the start that the Canadians were expecting. I think everyone was a little bit shocked by that, but I think Canada's slowly pulling it back together. Although you look at what's going on right now in this game, it's a lot closer than lots of people thought. 63rd in Chicago. Let's look it up. Is that like right downtown? It looks like you're right downtown or close to it at least. Awesome. Awesome. Looks like that's a arterial road through Chicago. So anyways, thanks so much for jumping on and joining. If Austria wins, I'm going to be celebrating like a little monkey. Yeah, I mean, hey, it's tied right now. It's tied and the shots are in favor of the Austrians. So really anything can happen in this game. Connor Bedard is kind of mid. I don't know about that. Again, I'm a little biased being, from BC. It's from the Vancouver area where Bedard is from. Oh, it looks like we have a penalty coming up against the Austrians. So the first power play of the evening goes to Team Canada. Let's take a look at this call. Interference call. The Austrians aren't too happy about this one. But yeah, this could be the moment that Canada breaks through with some goals here. First power play of the evening. Let's see if Connor Bedard or any of the other Canadians can get something done here. And again, my internet says it's crapping out a bit. So, folks, let me know. Am I still good? Am I still coming through clear? I really hope so because I pay so much damn money for this internet, and it always craps out on me when I'm doing these live streams. I don't get it. Kenny Hockey 16, what's up, buddy? Saying St. Louis Park, Minnesota. St. Louis Park, Minnesota. I got to look that one up too. St. Louis Park, Minnesota. Canadians moving the puck well. Let's see if they can get anything done here. Minute 25 left in the first power play. Shot missed. Just gone wide from the Canadian defender. Connor Bedard's out there once again. Oh, nice. What a goal. What a beautiful goal there. In between the legs pass in front of the net. And was it Dylan Gunther that finished that off? I'm not sure. But a beautiful, beautiful goal from Team Canada. Yeah, Dylan Gunther with that goal. I mean, again, Connor Bedard near the point gets it down to the goal line. Through the legs pass. Dylan Gunther then finishes it off. Yeah, Othman with the between the legs backwards pass to Dylan Gunther, who just finishes it off nicely. The Austrian goalie, let's be honest, didn't have a chance. Didn't have a chance in that one. 1-0 goal Canada. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. All right, folks. This is a game now. 1-0 Canada. Power play goal. Dylan Gunther's 4th goal of the tournament. Shots are now 3-2 in favor of Canada. And hey, by the way, big shout out to John from Hot Take Hockey. He was on our channel earlier on. Go subscribe to his channel, Hot Take Hockey. He does, live streams and other videos and stuff. So make sure you check out Hot Take Hockey as well. Zebra 9,700. Nothing happened. We're going to win this in OT. Easy game. Yeah. Oh, hey, it's still close. I mean, if you can finish off this period only down by 1, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Kenny Hockey, by the way, I looked it up. So it looks like you're basically part of Minneapolis. You're just west of like the main part of the city there. Hey, looks like not a bad spot. Looks like not a bad spot. You got the Yum Kitchen and Bakery. It sounds delicious. You got a Target. What else you got? Knockwood Village. You got a Kohl's. There you go. You got everything you need in St. Louis Park, Minnesota. Love it. Again, folks, comment below where you're watching this game from. I want to hear from you. Where are you watching this live stream from? Again, we got people from Minnesota. We got people from Alberta, British Columbia, Austria. We're all the way out in Austria. So comment below where you're watching this game from. And really do appreciate everybody taking the time to watch the game with myself and all the other fans here on the THPN YouTube channel. And if you're a new subscriber, let me know. I'll give you a shout out on this live stream. Connor Bedard with a nice shot just wide of the net. Wraparound, jamming it on the net. The Austrian goalie's holding strong, though. Austrian goalie's lost his stick. It's a scramble. It's a scramble right now. But a nice block shot from the Austrians. Connor Bedard trying to get that shot through, but just doesn't get through. The shots now are still tied at 3. Some scrambly action there in front of the Canadian end. Yeah, every once in a while I'm going to slip up and say Vancouver because my team's the Vancouver Canucks. Most of the time when I'm doing live streams, it's a Vancouver Canucks stream. A missed shot, a 2-on-1 missed shot from Canada. The thing that I'm noticing early on with this Canadian team is they got to hit the net. Man, how many shots, how many grade A chances have they missed so far? So far, they have 7 shots on net. They could easily be at 15 shots if they just got some of those on the net. And hey, I got to give some credit to the Austrian defense. They're putting their body in front of a lot of shots, blocking a lot of those great chances from Canada. Keep the comments rolling, folks. Keep the comments. This is what the stream's all about. Radar Tom, I thought Germany was going to be like Latvia since they played good against Sweden. And there we go. Another goal from Team Canada. It is now 2-0. Let's see who scored that one. It was Diener with the goal. Zach Dean from Mount Pearl, Newfoundland. Hey, Mount Pearl. Terry Ryan lives in Mount Pearl, Newfoundland. Terry Ryan has, is our main podcast or our biggest podcast here on the network, Tales of TR. Check that one out. Nice shot from Zach Dean. 30th overall pick from the Vegas Golden Knights in 2021. Puts in a goal here to make it 2-0 for Team Canada. First goal of the tournament for Zach Dean. Again, Vegas Golden Knights draft pick, 30th overall in the first round. All right, folks, it's 2-0. It's 2-0 for Team Canada. Uh, 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in this first period. I got to be honest, I'll give it to Austria in the first half of this period, but it looks like Canada's turning on the Jets here a little bit. Maybe my 7-1 prediction isn't going to be so far off. But yeah, Canada looks like they're buzzing right now. Looks like they're getting things together. And they just made it 2-0 in this game. But hey, it's been a good game so far. It really has. It's been a fun game so far. Keep the comments rolling in, folks. Let me know where you're watching this game from. Quick face off there. They're redoing it. Shots are 8-3 in favor of Canada. Coming off of that big, 11-2 victory against Germany. Again, this is my first full game that I've been able to watch of this tournament. I've just been so busy during the holidays. I've tuned into some of our streams on the THPN YouTube channel, but yeah, this is the first game I've really been able to sit down and enjoy the whole game. So, I'm just super glad to do it with all you folks and, interact in the comment section with you. Shane Wright loses the puck in his feet. I don't have the rights, unfortunately. TSN has the rights in Canada for the game. So even if you do find another stream that's showing the game, make sure you have this one up in another tab so you can interact with us, all the great fans in here. We love it. Zebra 9700 saying I had little hopes that we can get 1 point, but after the first game, I was like, holy fuck. Yeah, exactly. Yes, Connor Bedard got an assist on the first Canadian goal. It is 2-0 right now for Team Canada. I don't know, to be honest. You're probably gonna have to do some digging. I unfortunately I had to pay for TSN for a month just to be able to watch this game and the rest of the tournament. I get it. Like it's tough to pay for all these different streaming services these days. It really sucks, but that's why we try to at least do this. You can at least get some live updates and interact with other hockey fans in the live chat. It's a fun time. It's a fun time. And again, even if you do find another stream, keep us open in another tab. We're happy to keep interacting with you, talk about anything, talk about your holiday season. And folks, hey, drop below. I know I said drop below where you're watching this game from. Drop below where you're watching this game from. But if you celebrate Christmas, let me know. What did you get for Christmas? What was your big Christmas gift? Myself, I mean, I got mostly clothes. I'm from Vancouver, so I got some Lululemon clothing. Not gonna lie, it's some good stuff. I also got a big red wagon. I live in an apartment complex, and I gotta tell you, bringing the groceries up to my apartment after a big Costco run, it's not so easy. So I got a big red wagon. I can just load everything up, haul it up the elevator. It's easy peasy. 1:57 left in this first period. Yeah, no kidding. I'm trying to study the game. Hey, everybody that's jumping on from Twitch, I really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. Make sure, and again, everybody that's watching on Twitch, I would love it if you jumped over also to our YouTube channel and at least hit the subscribe button. So THPN on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. If you have a moment, drop a like on the video. And that goes for everybody watching right now. Please drop a like on the video. Let's try and get to like 30, 40 likes at least on this live stream. It's saying that the tournament isn't a free stream. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing. The demand for this tournament is very high. So companies like, oh, and there's another goal. Connor Bedard with the, oh no, was it Shane Wright? I think with the goal for Team Canada, making it 3-0 now, making it 3-0. All right, minute 40 seconds left in this game. 3-0 for Team Canada. Yeah, you got a feel for this Austrian goaltender. He's got a mountain to climb here. Connor Bedard feeds it to Shane Wright, and it's in just like that. So Connor Bedard getting his second point of the night, 2 assists. Shane Wright gets his first goal of the game, and that makes it 3-0 for Team Canada. Frosty, back in the 6th grade, I got the bad grades. I was in love with my tutor, and she was a cougar. Well, hey, I mean, keep getting those bad grades, I guess, and you'll keep getting those tutor lessons. Short Fuse, I subscribed to TSN last December and have subscribed to Sportsnet now, and both are really poor stream quality. Yeah, I I agree with you. I hate to say it, but like I subscribe to Sportsnet now because I watch the Vancouver Canucks, being from Vancouver, and I don't have cable. And yeah, I have not been impressed with the streaming service, especially when you're paying $20 a month for the streaming service and it's poor quality. I don't know. I don't know. It makes me question it, right? So again, I don't know if I'm going to keep my TSN subscription after this tournament. I'll probably keep Sportsnet now because I have to. But yeah, I have not been impressed with it. I mean, it's 2022. If I'm paying $20-$30 for a streaming service, it better be 4K, Yeah, exactly. That's what I used to use. And honestly, I kind of regret paying for Sportsnet. It's flawless. Yeah, I know. I wish they had these games on NHL 6-6 because then I would not have purchased the TSN package. Oh, nice chance by the Canadians. 45 seconds left in the game. In Austria, you pay $10 per game? Jesus, that's not good. That's no good. 30 seconds left in this first period. Yeah, no, exactly, right? And especially if you're like casting the game or something, say you have the subscription on your computer and you want to cast it to your TV, God, the quality is just god awful. Stankoven with a light shot there, making the shots 10-4. I got to be honest here. The Austrians have not skated at all in the Canadian zone this whole period or the second half of the period. It was that was a dominant performance in the second half of the first period by the Canadians. It is now 3-0, and there we go. That's the end of the period. Hey, the Austrian defense was playing pretty well to start off this game, and they're going to have to keep playing well if the Austrians want to keep this a close game. I mean, of course, I hate the Bruins. Come on. I mean, I think maybe some Vancouver fans kind of not forgot, but the hatred for the Bruins died down a little bit over the past few years. And then Zdeno Chara came out with those comments a few weeks ago, and I think the hatred is back. Bruins fan here, sorry. Hey, it's all good. I have a couple friends that are Bruins fans. It's all good. We're all fans of the game. But yeah, Zdeno Chara, I don't know. I don't know about those comments that he made. But anyways, glad to have you here, Short Fuse. Really do appreciate it. All right, folks. Commercial break. The Chara thing was so overblown, though. It was a little bit overblown, but those were quite the comments to make, though. So, you can kind of see both sides of it, right? Again, we're in the first intermission, folks. I'm going to take a quick break, get a little snack, get a little, get a quick drink of water. Short Fuse. BX clutching as pros like he was a class act. Yeah, I mean, hey, fair enough. Mr. Superman Punch himself. But keep commenting, folks. Where are you watching this game from? I want to know, what city are you watching tonight's stream from? I'm streaming from Vancouver, British Columbia. Thank you so much for joining us on the THPN YouTube channel for tonight's Canada versus Austria game. I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break. I'll be back in a jiffy. All right, folks, we are back. Some intermission talk here. Again, I see there's like 50 people watching on YouTube. I would really, really appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel and then drop a comment. You know, say you're a new subscriber. I'll give you a shout out on this channel, on this live stream. Comment where you're watching the game from. I want to hear it all. Just like Short Fuse. I mean, I know he's on our Twitch channel, which is awesome. Hey, Short Fuse, by the way, if you have a second, really would appreciate it. But if you jumped over to YouTube, just subscribe to the channel at least. You can keep watching on Twitch, but at least subscribe to the channel. That would mean a lot. Really do appreciate it. Near Ottawa. There we go. Near Ottawa. Got another Canadian in the live stream here. You're not an Ottawa Senators fan, eh? You're a Bruins fan. Interesting. Got you, dude. There we go. And again, big shout out to Short Fused. Been awesome here in the live chat. And everybody else on the live chat. Zebra97 saying, I'm going to sleep, man. It's fucking late. Good night, guys. Hey, Zebra, thanks so much for jumping on. Really do appreciate you. Nice to have someone from Austria actually jumping in the live stream, which was pretty cool. So thanks so much. Yeah, big shout out to Rated R Tom. You know, everybody in the live chat. We got Frosty in here. We got Michael Oy. I think that's how you say it. We got RJ. We got Kenny. We got Cash. We got Zarbian. We got Jackson Coombs, all the way from Fort Saskatchewan, Alberta. Again, comment where you're watching this live stream from. Cash is from Chicago. Again, Zebra is from Graz, Austria. It's a wide-reaching live stream. I absolutely love it. Dominic was in the live stream earlier. Hope you're still sticking around, buddy. Same with Macy. Brandon's in here as well. That's all. We got so many people in this live stream. It's great. Comment what you got for Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas, what did you get? Again, I got a big red wagon. I just went to the Bruins Sens game on the 27th. Travesty Bruins lost the game. Oh, that sucks. But hey, at least at least you made it to see your favorite team, which is always good. I've been to a few Canucks games this year. Honestly, one game has been a good game. The rest have been kind of crap. So it hurts. It stings a little bit spending good money to go watch the Vancouver Canucks this year. But either way, going to an NHL game in person, it's something else. It's a good time. It's a good experience. So love that. And hey, I love seeing Bob McKenzie again on the TSN panel. Missed Bob McKenzie. He's kind of semi-retired now. We got O'Neill with his earring that's really flashing on the camera today. And again, hey, everyone watching on YouTube, I see you all. I see all 57 of you watching on YouTube. Comment where you're watching this live stream from, especially if you're a new viewer, just like Joseph. Look at this freaking beauty, Joseph. Joseph Sereno from Las Vegas, Nevada. How are you, Joseph? I was in Las Vegas. Actually, I went to Vegas twice this year. One time for work and one time just for a trip with my girlfriend. We stayed at the Bedard on the main strip there in Vegas. So thanks so much for jumping on. Really do appreciate it. How's the winter being in Vegas, by the way? I know it gets cold. It gets cold in Vegas at night during the winter. So I'm assuming it's been pretty dry though. My first trip to Vegas, it was actually raining most of the time, which is kind of hilarious. Again, everybody, please drop a like on this video. I don't even know what we're at for likes on the video. Let me check. Again, all new subscribers, I appreciate you more than you know. So thanks so much for subscribing to the channel. Let me know where you're watching the stream from. Again, I am streaming from White Rock, British Columbia, which is a short, 45-minute drive into downtown Vancouver. Okay, how many likes are we at on this video? We're at 14 likes. Come on, folks. Let's pump those. Those are rookie numbers. Let's pump those numbers up. Oh, and look at this. Dean McDonald has become a YouTube. Dean, thank you so much. You're an absolute beauty. absolutely beauty, Dean McDonald. How are you? Thanks so much, buddy. Hey, I really do appreciate it. And all the content creators on this channel, I know they appreciate it as well. Thanks so much, Dean. You're amazing. You're amazing. Thanks so much for jumping on. Yeah, Joseph, exactly. It's really cold at night. You get those clear nights in the desert there in the winter. Yeah, not something that most people would expect. Last time I went to Vegas was in May. It was hot. It was hot. Shane, what's up? Shane Loader from Brighton, Ontario. Where's Brighton, Ontario? Let me look that one up. Again, if I don't know the city that you're from, I'm going to look it up on the map. Brighton, Ontario. Whereabouts is that? Okay, so you're, I want to say what, 45 minutes from Kingston, Ontario? It looks like a small kind of almost beach town on Lake Ontario. Looks like it's probably a decent spot. There we go. Thanks so much, Shane from Brighton, Ontario, jumping on the live stream. You're a beauty. And again, big shout out to Dean McDonald becoming a YouTube member. Really do appreciate it. That's so awesome. Everybody else watching that hasn't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Once you do that, you can comment in the live chat, have a chat with all of us, talk about hockey, talk about anything you want. It's a great time. Really is. Between Toronto and Ottawa. Yeah, it looks like you're almost halfway between Toronto and Ottawa. Not a bad spot. Not a bad spot to be. How many people live in Brighton? It looks like it's pretty damn small. Looks like a small place. What's the population? 11,000. Okay. Okay, pretty small place. Not bad. Not bad. Thanks so much, Shane. You're a beauty. You're an absolute beauty. And also for all the new viewers, comment your score prediction for tonight's game. I know it's already 3-0 Canada. My initial score prediction was 7-1, but I want to hear from you. What is your score prediction for tonight's game? And everybody that has done a score prediction already, if you want to update it, comment below. We'll take it. We'll take updated score predictions. Brave the Storm. Yeah, we're in the first intermission here. We're in the first intermission. I think the game's going to start up fairly soon here again for the second period, but it's 3-0. 3-0 for Team Canada. The first 10 minutes of this game, it was a lot closer. The shots were 3-1 for Austria. The score was 0-0 by the time, 8-9 minutes had passed in the first period. And I was looking at it thinking, hey, this could be a low-scoring event. After that, though, Team Canada really picked it up. They turned on the Jets, and they put up 3 quick goals to make it 3-0. Let's see if Austria can kind of keep them at bay and keep this to be a close game. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going to transpire in the next 2 periods. It's Team Canada. Really, anything can happen. Shane saying it's pretty small, like a retirement community. Nice beach on Lake Ontario, but frozen at the moment. Oh, man. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, again, I'm streaming from Vancouver, British Columbia. So we've had a couple weeks of snow and ice here, but nothing compared to what you're getting out east. Joseph, new sub to the channel. Again, thanks, Joseph. So kind of feel bad for Austria. I want Canada to win, of course. I don't want it to be like 20-0 or something. Yeah, I agree. And that's why, the first half of this period, I was actually a bit excited. It seemed like it was a close game. Austria was playing some great defense, but again, could only hang on so long before that offense of Canada comes through. Shane Wright and Connor Bedard, a few points for each of them, really picking it up here. Again, all of you people watching on YouTube, I see you. Comment below where you're watching this live stream from. Again, this is a promise. If you comment where you're watching from, and I've never heard of the city or I just don't know where it is, you betcha I'm going to look it up. And hey, if you want to tell me something about the town or city, go ahead. It's one of my favorite parts about doing these live streams. I just love seeing how far, how wide reaching these live streams go. It's pretty awesome. We got people from Austria, from Las Vegas, from Brighton, Ontario. We got people from Fort Saskatchewan, Alberta. I'm streaming from White Rock, Vancouver. British Columbia. It's a good time. It's a good time. Hey, Earl, what's up? Thanks so much for jumping on. Earl is watching from Yuma, Arizona. Don't know where that is. I'm going to look that up right now. Yuma, Arizona. Population 97,000. Okay, so you got a decent population there. Let's see where it's close to. Oh, you're almost in Mexico there. You're right on the border basically to Mexico. That's pretty cool. It must be a warm winter for you down in Yuma. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit jealous. Looks like you're about halfway between San Diego and Phoenix. That's awesome. Hey, tell me something. Tell me something interesting about Yuma. Wasn't there a movie named after that? Or am I wrong? Is it like was it something like 310 to Yuma or something like that? I don't know. White Rock is nice beach too. Yeah, White Rock is a really nice beach here. We got a big pier at White Rock. I'm about 5-10 minute drive to the beach from where I live. But yeah, White Rock's a really nice place. It's also kind of a retirement community, but it's sort of like the rich people retirement community. All the rich people from Vancouver proper, they seem to retire in White Rock. So along the water, you got multi-million-dollar houses. It's an interesting spot for sure, but I definitely like living here. On holiday from Pine Lake, Alberta. Oh, okay, so you're not actually from Yuma. You're from Pine Lake, Alberta. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to look that one up too. I don't know where Pine Lake, Alberta is. So let's take a look. Hey, it's -6 right now in Pine Lake, buddy. So you're not doing too bad. Where is Pine Lake? Okay, so you're just southeast of Red Deer. There's not much in Pine Lake, eh? But it looks like you got a nice, the Pine Lake is nice. You got a couple RV resorts. Looks like you got a golf club out there. Hey, it looks like an interesting spot actually. The Ghost Pine General Store. Look at that. Look at that. Anyways, hey, thanks so much. Thanks so much. Shane, I've been to Abbotsford quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie, I've never been to Abbotsford. Probably gonna take a drive out there fairly soon, to be honest with you. But Abbotsford's one of the places in BC that, for whatever reason, I've never been to. I've driven through Abbotsford one time, but I can't. I gotta be honest, I can't remember, much about Abbotsford. But hey, people say good things. Sucks about the floods they have there, though. Hey, Dawson Sports Corner podcast. What's up, Dawson? Thanks so much for jumping on, buddy. It's been a little while. It's been a little while. Just, I think you've been on the last few streams, but it's been a while since I've done a live stream. So hey, thanks for jumping on, buddy. Again, everybody that's watching, give the video a like. I want to get to like 30, 40 likes by the end of the stream. So give the video a like. Really do appreciate it. Takes 2 seconds. Danelle saying, "Oh, hey man, didn't know it was you doing the live stream." Yeah, hey Danelle. Hopefully you had a good Christmas, good holiday season. It looks like you might have. Is that a new game you got there for Christmas or something in your live chat? I can't. Is it God of War? I mean, I'm not a big gamer, to be honest. I got a couple games that I regularly play on Xbox, but hey, again, hopefully you had a good holiday season. We're underway here, folks. Second period action. 3-0 Canada right now. The air show there is awesome. Yeah, I know. I've heard good things about the air show. Absolutely. What a stop by the Austrian goaltender. Almost Stankoven almost making it 4-0, but hey, kudos to the Austrians. Danelle, I had a great Christmas. Yes, I got a few things. My girlfriend got me some clothes, got me some Lululemon clothing, being a very stereotypical Vancouver person wearing Lululemon clothes. My parents, nice shot there from Canadians. Like I said, I live in an apartment complex and they got me a big red wagon so I can put all my groceries and crap in there so I don't have to carry it all back and forth from my car to my apartment. I gotta be honest, it's a godsend. It's the most incredible thing ever. It's funny how things like that really change your life as you get older. But man, I love that thing. It's come in handy. Already done a Costco trip, and man, I gotta tell you, it helped me out. It helped my shoulders out. It's been amazing. I'll second that trucker support Joseph. Thank you, Shane. There you go. Angus, what's up? Hi, Dylan. Hope the holidays have been good for you. Same to you, my friend. Hopefully the holidays have treated you well. I went to Vancouver Island to visit my family for a couple days. Now I'm back here in White Rock, BC. Couple cancellations on my ferry trip for the BC ferries, but you know what? In general, it's been all right. The Vancouver airport has been an absolute shit show here this year. Some people have been stranded at the airport for 7+ days. So hey, it could be worse. I could be one of those people stuck at the airport. I can't complain too much. Again, we got 18 minutes and 20 seconds left in this period, just starting off the second period. Shots are 12-4 in favor of Canada. And again, Canada is just applying the pressure here. The Austrians haven't really seen Team Canada's zone this whole, for the last 20 or so minutes, to be quite honest with you. It's been all Canada so far in this game. Danelle, yes, that is God of War. Ragnarok. I mean, man, I don't game, so I don't know. But I got that game since November of the day of the release. Okay, awesome. On my day off work, it was my birthday / Christmas gift for myself. That is awesome, Danelle. That's awesome. Angus, I have a wagon I won with $200 of alcohol. I use it for yard work. That's incredible. And honestly, Angus, like, if you were in Canada and you won a wagon with $200 worth of alcohol, that's probably like a couple, 3 or 4 bottles. But seeing as you're down in the States, you have probably had a pretty full wagon. So that's awesome. That's awesome. Shane saying, let's go Canada. Yeah, let's go Canada. Again, folks, comment your score predictions. Comment where you're watching this game from. Again, if I don't recognize the city you're from or the town that you're from, I will Google it. I will see where you're from. And hey, drop a comment. Tell me something interesting about the place that you're from. Angus is you're from St. Louis, right? Oh man, I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong here. I should know, Angus, because you're in every damn live stream. But I think you're from St. Louis. I think you're from St. Louis. Danelle, Canada, boo, they always win all the time. Hey, the Czechs had something to say about that the other night. But hey, you know what? There's a lot of good teams in this tournament. Oh, and there we go. Another goal for the Canadians. It is 4-0. Raw with the goal. Joshua Raw from Levi or Levy. I don't know actually which one it is, from Quebec, playing for the Sherbrooke. The Sherbrooke. What team is the Sherbrooke? What are they in Quebec? I don't know. I'd have to look that up. But anyways, 4-0 for Joshua Waugh. Draft pick by the Montreal Canadiens in the 5th round of 2021. There we go. Montreal draft pick putting up his first goal of the tournament. I believe it's his first goal. No, second goal. There we go. 4-0 Canada. The shots are now 17-4. I hate to use the word blowout, but it's kind of leaning that way so far. Again, I thought the Austrians played really well the first 10 minutes. But when you're playing on your heels the whole time like that from the start of the game, it's tough to keep it going. So we're looking at a 4-0 game right now. That was in. Connor Bedard with a crazy angle shot. Absolute laser of a shot. Wow, what a shot by Connor Bedard, making it 5-0. I don't think anyone was expecting that to go in. He just slid it above the shoulder of the Austrian goaltender there. Connor Bedard's having a hell of a night. Zarbian's watching from Cambridge. Okay, awesome. Cambridge, Ontario. Okay. Hey, there's 140,000 in Cambridge. Not bad actually. Fairly. See, in Canada, 140,000 is actually that's a decent sized city in Canada, right next to Kitchener. That's awesome. So here we go. Connor Bedard taking the shot. Yeah, just over the shoulder of the Austrian goaltender and goes in. How about that? Infamous DWH, Canadian watching from Minnesota can't get the. Yeah, I've heard a few Americans are complaining about not being able to get the game. I don't know if the NHL network is showing it, but yeah, here in Canada it's TSN. So that's where I'm watching the game from. Yeah, Angus is from St. Louis. That's right. I knew it. I knew it, Angus. We have the Blues. Here we go. There's a call here from the refs. Oh, good goal. All right. Video review, and they have a good goal. We have the Blues Hall of Fame and a bunch of crime if you wander into the wrong part of the city. Well, hey, I think these days any major city is gonna have its not so good areas. In Vancouver, we have East Hastings. If you don't know what East Hastings is, Google it. You will be surprised. You will be surprised. What flex is of stick is Bedard using? I don't know, but whatever he's using, it is working. It is working. Joseph saying Slovakia may be a surprise this year. Here we go. There we go. I see we have a lot of new viewers here on YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel. Comment where you're watching the game from. If I don't recognize the city, I'll bring it up. And also, if you're a new subscriber, I'll give you a shout out on this channel. We really do appreciate it. And lastly, please give a like on this video. Do appreciate it. Trying to get to like 30, 40 likes at least, but at minimum on this video, because we have a lot of people watching. It's been a fun time. Zorbs, hey, thanks so much for jumping in, saying Bedard has a 70 flex. Bedard is from North Van, by the way, about 50-minute drive from where I am. I was actually just in North Vancouver. It's a really nice spot there. Infamous, yeah, I have my buddy's TSN login and trying to VPN, but they're on to me while I watch it. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, I don't really get it, to be honest, because this year there's been a lot of illegal streams going on that they've shut down, but they're not making it easy. They're not making it easy for people to watch this game. Fahmi Mohammed says, hi, hello. Thanks so much for jumping on. Where are you watching this game from? Where are you watching this stream? And what's your score prediction for tonight's game? It's already 5-0 Canada. My score prediction was 7-1. I don't know. I think it might be higher than that now. Hey, well, Zarvian, I'm glad you're at least here, watching it with us. I know we don't have the actual game up, but at least you get some updates and interaction. You get to comment with other people. Egypt, there we go. We got people watching from Austria, Egypt, Cambridge, Ontario, Vancouver, British Columbia, Yuma, Arizona, St. Louis, Missouri. Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, Angus says, I hit the like button when I joined the stream just out of habit. Exactly, folks. Give the video a like, please. We really do appreciate it. I'm new. Do you play the game through this? No, we don't play the game. We don't have the rights, unfortunately. Here in Canada, TSN has the rights. I'm sure it would cost me a pretty penny to get the rights from TSN to stream this. So we're just doing a live watch party with live stats. Interact with people in the live chat. It's a good time. Trust me, it's a good time. Jason say Kitsilano in the house. Yeah, Kitsilano is a beautiful spot in Vancouver. Yeah, I was actually just by Kitsilano the other day. But yeah, it's It's a beautiful spot. Kitsilano's a beautiful spot. Yeah, I was just yeah, that's right. I was in Kitsilano. I was at Danbo Ramen. One of the best ramen spots in Vancouver is Danbo. So there we go. There we go. I predict Canada will win 7-2. Okay. Okay. That my prediction was 7-1, Angus, but it's 5-0 right now. And we still have what 35 minutes of play left in this game. So that could change. DJ Lins, whereabouts do you live? Because it's gonna really depend on what country you're in. And there's another goal from Team Canada. 6-0. You gotta feel a little bit bad for the Austrians here, but yeah, Canada showing their dominance right there. Nolan Allen putting up a goal here. First round pick from Chicago. Actually, the last pick in the 2021 draft from Chicago, playing in Seattle in the WHL. Native of Davidson, Saskatchewan. How about that? 6-0. 6-0 Canada. Nova Scotia, Canada. Well, TSN is going to be your go-to spot if you're Canadian. I'm Canadian as well, so that's where I'm watching the game right now. Is TSN? Yeah, exactly. Try TSN. Joseph saying Austria hasn't scored a goal yet in this whole tournament. Yeah, that's tough when you go to a tournament and you come out scoreless. But yeah, the shots are 23-4 now, and at one point the shots were 3-1 in favor of Austria. Now they're 23-4. So that kind of paints the picture of what has been going on the last little while in this hockey game. Brandy Davis, what's up? Thanks so much for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Watching from Delhi, Ontario. All right. Don't know where that is. Let's look it up. Delhi, Ontario. Population of 4,100. Oh, Logan Stankoven just get robbed by the Austrian goaltender. Hey, I got to give a shout out to the Austrians every time they do something well here, because it's a tough spot to be in right now. Let's take a look at Delhi, Ontario. So you're what is it? Probably 20 minutes away from Lake Erie, kind of in between Hamilton and London. You got the Delhi Tobacco Museum and Heritage Center. Okay, I'm liking it. You got Wholesome Pickens Market and Barrie. You got a Canadian Tire. You got a Tim Hortons. And you got the Delhi Community Arena. I mean, hey, this seems like a true Canadian town. That's awesome. Zarbian Delhi is near Cambridge Way. Okay, yep. I played hockey against Delhi once. They threw fish on the ice whenever we scored. That's hilarious. You Delhi folk, I tell you. But Brandy, hey, thanks so much for jumping on. We really do appreciate it. Delhi? Okay, is it Delhi? Is that how you say it? Not like Delhi, India. It's Delhi. Okay. Thanks for clearing that up. Hey, again, I love looking up these random cities and towns, not only Canadian ones, but throughout the world. It's really interesting to me. So again, whoever's watching, please comment where you're watching from. I'll look it up on Google Maps. I'll try and find an interesting fact about it and throw it up in the live stream. I absolutely love it. Especially in these, World Junior games, but it's not like, let's say a Vancouver against Ottawa. And you kind of assume most of the fans are from the Vancouver area and from the Ottawa area. It's, Canada against Austria. I can imagine we got fans from all over the place. So that's awesome. Zarbian saying me and Brandy live about an hour apart, roughly. Okay, there you go. We got a lot of fans tonight watching from Ontario, which is great. Again, I'm watching tonight from White Rock, British Columbia. For those folks that don't know, it's about a 45 minute drive into downtown Vancouver. Beautiful spot. Aviation Mike, what is up, Aviation Mike? Thanks so much for jumping on, buddy. Says, yo, what's up? I'm a first-time viewer from Montreal. There we go, Montreal. I mean, hey, it doesn't get much better than Montreal in Canada. I haven't been myself, but from what I hear, one of the more beautiful places in Canada. Hopefully you're enjoying tonight's game, 6-0 Canada over Austria. Thanks so much for subscribing to the channel, man. Really do appreciate it. Are you a pilot, Aviation Mike? Infamous saying, I'm from Port Stanley, Ontario, but live in Victoria, Minnesota. Well, I lived for a year in Victoria, British Columbia, not quite Minnesota. Let's look up both those spots. Port Stanley, Ontario. Let's see where Port Stanley is. Looks like you're right on Lake Erie. I'd imagine you got hit that it got hit pretty bad by the ice storms there. Is it safe to say that this is kind of a touristy sort of town? Like this town fills up in the summer and kind of dies off in the winter? Because that's what it looks like to me. Hey, it looks like a nice spot. You know, you got a couple beaches there. You got the Port Stanley Pier. You got the lighthouse out there. Very cool. Very cool. And you're living in Victoria, Minnesota. Okay, let's take a look. Victoria, Minnesota. Looks like you're basically a part of Minneapolis. You got Cedar Lake, you got Lake Auburn, Wasserman Lake, Lake Bavaria. You got a Dairy Queen. What else? What else do you need? What else do you need? That's awesome. Thanks so much for jumping on. And again, hey, I'm going to do this all stream. Tell me where you're from, and I'll look it up. Angus, I've only been to Ontario and Quebec in Canada. Well, that's where 80% of the population is. So, BC is definitely worth visiting. And there's some other beautiful spots in Canada, but Quebec and Ontario, it's, Canada is quite concentrated in those two areas. So I don't blame you. It's nice in Port Stanley. We just got joined by John and Lois from Rockyford, Alberta, cheering after each goal. 1 beer per goal. That is awesome. Thanks so much. Rockyford, Alberta. Rockyford. Let's look it up. And again, I lived in Alberta for a year. I lived, in the Whitecourt area. Well, that is a rural spot. You got the Rockyford Arena. You got 90s 2 restaurant, which is a 4.4 on Google review. Good Chinese restaurant. And it looks like you got the arena as well, and that's about it. But hey, looks like a nice quiet spot, between Calgary and Drumheller. I mean, I've been to Hanna, Alberta, the home of Nickelback. I worked there for a couple weeks. Yeah, it's 6-0, folks. We're halfway through the game now. We got 9 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second period. Shots are 28-6 in favor of Canada. Again, Canada has been in the offensive zone basically this entire game. It's been quite the show for the Canadian offense here, especially after coming off that 11-2 victory against Germany. Canada is just piling up the goals. Big hit from Allen there in the center ice. Aviation Mike. No, I'm not a pilot. I'm still quite young, but I'm into aviation. I'm looking to become a pilot when I'm older. My dad actually had his pilot's license. It was pretty fun going out in some small Cessnas and just doing trips around Vancouver Island. It's a good time. Port Stanley's on Lake Erie, about 1.5 hours from Cambridge. Awesome. I definitely want to go to Vancouver and other parts in the Pacific Northwest. Yeah, there's a lot of great spots out here. in the Pacific Northwest. The great part about doing a Vancouver trip is you're really only 2.5 hour drive from Seattle. So if you want to see those two major cities, it's actually a pretty good trip. I live further north in Minnesota, living in Minnesota than I did living in Ontario. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. That's interesting, actually. That is interesting. And a fun Canada World Junior fact: the Canada trainer is working with the Owen Sound Attack as the head trainer. That's awesome. That's awesome. Love me a random World Junior fact. I love it. Shane, aviation is fantastic career, Mike. You can do it. Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You want to become a pilot. Uh, just go and do it. Just go and get it done. Life's too short to hold back on your dreams. So just go for it. Grew up in Hanover, about 45 minutes from Owen Sound. Let's look at Hanover, Ontario. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're about not quite halfway between Kitchener and Owen Sound, but you're inland a little bit. 7,600 people. You got a Walmart, you got a McDonald's, you got the Playtime Casino. You got it all in Hanover. Again, all you new viewers, please comment below, subscribe to be able to comment in the live chat. Let me know where you're watching this game from. We're having a lot of fun looking up all these random towns and cities and going on about it. So please let me know where you're from. I'll look it up. Give me a random fact about the city you're from. It'll be a fun time. It's 6-0 right now for Canada over Austria. I mean, I think at this point, I'm not really going to do play-by-play of the game. We're going to chat about the game, any goals that come up. But again, I just want to interact with you, the fans. I want to learn about where you're from, what city you're watching this game from. And hey, tell me which NHL team you're rooting for this year. There you go. Go Barons, go. Mike's saying thank you. Yeah. Hey, Mike, again, yeah. Just aviation, it'll take you around the world. That'd be a pretty cool job. All right, we got 6 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first period. Again, Canada has not left the offensive zone. Honestly, since I want to say the 9-8 minute mark of the first period, Canada has not left the offensive zone. At one point, the shots were 3-1 in favor of Austria, and now the shots are at 28-6 in favor of Team Canada. 6 minutes left in this in the second period. Sorry. Zarbian saying, "What W2F Shane DM me?" That's hilarious. Hey, do you guys know a Doug from Hanover? Actually, do you know Doug? Jay Mercier saying Corbell, Ontario, Corbet. I don't know, but hey, either way, Jay Mercier, thanks so much for jumping on. Really do appreciate it. Appreciate the comment, buddy. Really do. I'm gonna look up that town. I'm gonna look up where you're at. It's a scramble in front of the net. They call off the goal. The announcers feel like that was in. A shot from the Austrians. Hey, it's a bit of a scrambly 5-minute mark here in the second period. We're waiting on a whistle here to see if that actually went in. Let's see what happens here once the whistle actually goes. Korchinski getting the puck out. The whistle still is not going, so we can't see a replay of what happened there, but it looks like the puck might have went in. Zarbian saying Doug last name. Zarbian, I was just joking. It's like it's one of the old Doug or Mike or whatever, because everybody in Canada knows everybody. It's near North Bay. Let's look it up. Okay, yeah, near North Bay. Let's see what you got there. It's a small place. In Corbeil. But hey, it must be a nice quiet spot. You got the Lucky 13 gas station. I love it. Hey, Michael, what's up, buddy? Thanks so much for jumping on, watching from Hamilton, Ontario. What do they call it? Steel City? Is it Steel City? I know it's, Hamilton's traditionally a pretty industrial city. Um, yeah, hey, thanks so much for jumping on. Never been to Hamilton, to be quite honest. I need to make a trip out to the East Coast and see Toronto and the whole greater Toronto area. OHL North Bay Battalion. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. No, I know very well of the North Bay Battalion. Shane saying, how do you DM on YouTube? Um, I don't know. Do you guys have Twitter or something? Maybe you can DM each other on Twitter. And hey, if anybody wants to follow myself on Twitter, right here, or no, right here. This is my Twitter handle. Give myself a follow. I will follow you back. So anybody that follows me, I'll follow you back. Steeltown. All right. Hey, Michael, I was close. I was close. There you go. There you go. We're making friends here tonight. We're making friends. Oh, that Canadian shot, that was actually in. Oh. Okay, so they're reviewing this. They're going to review this. So Canada's going on a power play, but also this shot is under review. So let's see. See what happens here. It looks like that puck went in, but it's a close one. Just the angle of where the camera is. So they were showing the overhead view, and the crossbar and the red line don't necessarily line up in the overhead view, but it looks like the shot hits some net from Stankoven. Again, this is under review right now. We're still waiting on the final result here to see if it'll be 7-0 Canada. Again, hey, while we're waiting, folks, I see there's 70 of you, 70, that's right, of you watching on YouTube. Please like the video. Give the video a like. It takes 2 seconds. Then subscribe and tell me where you're from. I'll give you a shout out. I'll look up your town or city if I don't know of it. And we'll try and find a random factor or whatever about it. We'll have a chat about it. There's been a lot of people already connecting in the live chat because they realize they're from the same small town or city, which has been pretty awesome. All right, we got 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second period. Again, this is under review. They're taking this is a long look. They're okay, here we go. The refs have it. They're putting the headsets down. Let's see if this is a goal or not. Okay, here we go. Again, we got 75 viewers on this live stream, which is incredible. Comment where you're watching this game from. Please subscribe to the channel. It means a hell of a lot to us. And like the video. But here we go. Let's see if this is a goal or not. Oh, and it's a goal, folks. So it is 7-0. It is now 7-0. Stankoven with the goal. 7-0 for Canada. Canada will not be going on the power play. Will not be going on the power play there because if they had called the goal when it happened, Canada would not be on the power play anyways. So there we go. 7-0 for Canada. 5 minutes and 28 seconds left in this period. Again, all you new subscribers, or if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, comment in the live chat. I'll give you a shout out. And if you comment where your town is, I'll look it up on Google Maps. I'll try and find a thing or two about it. And again, I'll give you a big shout out because I really appreciate everybody that's joining us in tonight's live stream. I am watching tonight's game from White Rock, British Columbia, about 45-minute drive into downtown Vancouver. But we have people from all over. We have people from Hamilton, Ontario. We have people from Corbeil, Ontario. We have people from Yuma, Arizona. We got people from St. Louis. We got people from where was it? We got people watching tonight's game from Egypt. Where else? Where else are people watching this game from? It's all over the place. It's all over the place. It's pretty awesome. Pine Lake, Alberta. So hey, comment where you're watching this game from. I absolutely love it. All right, this period is slowly winding down. I see we have 82 folks watching. Fullerton, is it California? Mr. Mom. Hey, Mr. Mom, big shout out. Thanks so much for jumping on. That's awesome. I'm gonna look up Fullerton. Is it California? Yeah, I guess it's California. Oh, just north of Anaheim. Okay, interesting spot. Population of 140,000. Uh, yeah, I'm assuming you have quite a bit going on there. You got the Fullerton Ariang supermarket. All right. You got the you got a lot going on in Fullerton, and hey, you're pretty close to Anaheim, pretty close to Disney World, which is awesome. Thanks so much for jumping on. That's awesome. Angus saying, fun fact, I've heard that Toronto's skyscrapers is building so rapidly it might pass Chicago to become the second tallest city in North America. It wouldn't surprise me. And I don't know where Vancouver is on that list, but man, the amount of tall buildings, projects going on in Vancouver, it's pretty incredible. You probably couldn't recognize Vancouver if you were here, 30 years ago and you plopped down in downtown Vancouver. I don't think you'd be able to recognize it. Mr. Mom saying Ducks Country. Hey, well, check out the hockeypodcastnetwork.com. We have a great Anaheim Ducks podcast, the Quack Report. If you want to keep up to date with the Anaheim Ducks, check out the Quack Report. Awesome guys. Ben Gaudreau, Team Canada's goalie, is from here. That's awesome. Hey, that's incredible. Again, folks, comment where you're watching this game from. I want to see how far reaching this game is. I mean, again, we have folks from Fullerton, California. We got a bunch of people from Alberta. Rockyford, Alberta, I think is probably the smallest town we have on tonight's live stream. We got people from Yuma, Arizona, St. Louis. Danel's watching tonight. He's from the New York area. Pretty awesome. 3,500 people. Yeah, pretty small. I know that report. I write for Late Arrivals. Okay, we all know each other. There you go. Yeah, no, I'm familiar with Late Arrivals on Twitter. I see you guys quite a bit. So that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, the Quack Report guys are great guys. They're actually going to be doing the live stream for the gold medal game. So if you're around for the gold medal game, they will be doing the live stream. Nate Thomas, Carter Potts. Good times. All right, we got 4 minutes left in this second period. 7-0 for Team Canada. Man, I need some water in the intermission. My throat is just dying. It's been a lot of fun though. This has been a really fun stream. More people watching tonight than I was expecting, and I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, folks. Awesome, guys. I'll tune in for sure. Awesome. Hey, thanks so much. And thanks so much for tuning into this game. Again, if any of you folks are shy and you don't want to comment, just drop a comment. I'll give you a big shout out. There's nothing to be shy about. We're a super inclusive community here on the THPN YouTube channel. Everybody's friends with everybody. We just want to interact. It's a good time. It really is. So comment below where you're watching the game from, what your score prediction is, or maybe comment what NHL team you follow. Anything you want. I just want to give all of you that are watching, taking the time to watch this stream, I want to give you all a shout out. So please comment below in the live chat. And hey, if you're feeling super generous, drop a like on the video. Drop a like on the video. Uh, 3 minutes. All right. 3 minutes left in this game, in this period. 2 minutes 50 seconds, actually, to be more precise. And stick around. We're gonna have some more. Oh, a nice chance from Canada. We're gonna talk some more in the intermission. I'm gonna take like a 2-3 minute break, just get some water, try and hydrate my throat a little bit here, and then we'll keep going. Brandy Davis saying Detroit Red Wings for me. Well, hey, you got Stevie Y running things there in Detroit. I think in a few years, Detroit's gonna be they're gonna be a force to be reckoned with. Jeff Nelson, what's up, buddy? Thanks so much for jumping on. Blowout, I figured it would be. I'm here in St. Louis and bleed blue. Go Blues. There we go. Jeff, you're a beauty. 2 minutes even left in this period. Shots are 30-8 in favor of Team Canada. Are you folks watching any NHL games tonight? I mean, I might watch the Canucks and Jets tonight. I think it's Canucks and Jets. Let me actually look that up. Oh, the game's starting basically right now. So I guess I'm going to miss most of the game, but I might check it out later on. Hi, Jeff. How are you? Save water, drink beer. Hey, not a bad idea. See, this is what I'm saying, folks. If you're too shy to comment, don't be. Just jump in. We are all friends here. You know, these guys have been in multiple streams. They recognize each other. We've been chatting over the course of a few months. It's really a great community we have here on the THPN YouTube channel. So make sure you jump in and join the fun. I'm mad at Toronto's stupid travel choices. Yeah, Toronto, the Toronto Maple Leafs being fined $100,000 for traveling on December 26th, which goes against the agreement between the NHL players and the NHL. So they are fined $100,000 for traveling on December 26th. Nice save there from the Austrian goaltender. Yeah, we got a few St. Louis Blues fans here in the live stream, which is awesome. Some rough stuff in front of the net. That's getting cleared up pretty quickly. I mean, hey, it's you know, IIHF. You're not going to see too much rough stuff in these games. It's not the NHL. It's a little bit different. Zarbian, it was 1.5 hours before the 27th. Yeah, they're kind of splitting hairs there a little bit. I mean, God, it's not like the NBA where they have Christmas Day games. I mean, does the NBA still do that? Do they have games on Christmas Day? But hey, I guess those are the rules, right? I mean, and to be honest, you know, for the Toronto Maple Leafs, $100,000, whatever. It's nothing to them. Jeff saying, where are you streaming from? I am streaming from White Rock, British Columbia. It's about 45-minute drive into downtown Vancouver. Beautiful spot here, pretty close to the beach. At least where I am specifically, but White Rock is right on the beach. Nice pier. It's it's a really nice spot down here. I'm like 5-10 minutes from the border as well. So, hey, if I ever want cheap gas in the United States or some cheap groceries, go to a Trader Joe's or something, which we don't have here in Canada. I'm like a 5-10 minute drive down to Bellingham, Washington. It's a great place to be. Great place to be. And Jeff, again, thanks so much for jumping on, buddy. Really do appreciate it. Okay, what are we at for likes? We're at 32 likes. Again, I said I wanted to get to 30, 40 likes with the amount of people watching. I mean, I have 65 people right now watching on YouTube. If everybody just gives me a quick like, again, it takes like 5 seconds. Give me a quick like. Man, we should pop up to like 40, 50 likes just like that. So I would really appreciate it if you gave me a like there. Looks like we are going to the intermission. Man, this has been a fun game. It's been a really fun game. I know it's 7-0, but it's just always such a great time. You know, chatting with all you folks in the live chat, hearing where you're from, looking up where you're from. It's I love it. It's a good time. It's a good time. All right, folks, I'm going to take a quick break. I need to get some water. I desperately need some water, but keep the comments rolling in. Make sure you like the video. If you haven't commented yet, please comment where you're watching the game from. If it's a town or city that I've never heard of, I'll look it up. We'll try and find an interesting fact about it. But yeah, make sure you check in, subscribe to the channel, and comment on the video. I will be back right after the break, folks. Quinn, how are you? I'm doing good, man. How are you? Make sure comment where you're watching this game from. I want to know where you're watching from. I'll get to your comments though after the break. I will be back in about 2-3 minutes. Don't you worry. Thanks everybody for joining us on the THPN YouTube channel. Canada versus Austria. We'll be back in 3 minutes. All right, folks, back for the second intermission. One more period to go in this Canada-Austria World Junior game. It's been a lot of fun interacting with everybody. Tom's Pollins. I hope I'm saying that correctly. For me, it's 3:16 a.m. I don't know why I'm watching this. Hey, fair enough. But hey, thanks so much for commenting in the live chat and subscribing to the channel. Means a heck of a lot. Rick, seeing Canada acting like Canada now. Hey, Rick, I think you were in our last live stream with John from Hot Take Hockey. Was it you who mentioned that you have a stick in the Hockey Hall of Fame, or was that someone else? I don't know. I could be wrong. 45 minutes till Austin Matthews plays in the state where he's from. Okay, very cool. Playing in Arizona. Who are you going for, Austria or Canada? Well, again, I'm watching this from White Rock, BC, British Columbia. So, I'm a Canadian, so I got to root for the Canadians. But at the end of the day, I also root for a closer hockey game than a 7-0 game with a period to go. So hopefully Austria can make this a more entertaining game. But Canada has really picked it up here in the last two periods. I mean, honestly, the whole game. But I think the first 5 minutes it was a little iffy. It was 0-0 after the first 5-7 minutes. But after that, Canada really turned on the Jets and turned things around here. Again, folks, comment where you're watching this game from. I want to hear, where are you watching this live stream from? Yep, I had to. Okay. So give me the story, Rick. I mean, I just kind of saw it. I wasn't watching the whole stream. Admittedly, I had a lot of stuff going on, so I just saw it quickly. But give me the story again. Pele Chatty 19 Saskatoon. There we go. Saskatoon boy. I absolutely love it. I don't need to look up Saskatoon. I know, well, I've never been to Saskatoon, but I know a couple people that live in Saskatoon. Good city. Good Saskatchewan city. CK218 saying Kamloops. There we go. Also, I've never been to Kamloops, surprisingly. My friend actually was just up there going to Thompson Rivers University in Kamloops. I've heard great things. Tom's is watching from Latvia. There we go. That's awesome. See, this is what I mean. We have such a wide-reaching live stream. I love the fact that I can jump on here and talk to people from Saskatoon, from Kamloops, from Latvia. We got people from all over, St. Louis, Vancouver. Yeah, it's awesome. Oh yeah, Jeff, you always mention this about White Rock, and it's awesome. I love it. Riding horses at Larry Walker's property. Love Vancouver. That's awesome. Good stuff, Canada. Started my live early. Hit the likes on the stream and subscribe. Great guy right here. Hey, thanks so much, Dawson. You really do appreciate it. Yeah, everybody, if you can give me a quick like, subscribe to the channel. Let's chat. Let's chat. I love it. Garrett, what's up? What's up, big dog? Where are you watching from tonight, Garrett? Where are you watching from? Thanks so much for jumping on. Really do appreciate it. Blind River, Ontario. Okay, I don't know Blind River, so I'm going to have to look up Blind River. Let's see Blind River. Blind River, Ontario. So you are kind of between Sault Ste. Marie and Sudbury, I guess. You got the Timber Village Museum. All right. You got Performance Parts Plus. You got an A&W. You got an Esso. That's a good small town small Canadian town there. I love it. I've lost visual at the pub, Nate. You guys will have to carry me. I don't know what's going on there, but that's hilarious. I love it. Love this guy. He deserves it. Hey, Dawson, again, thanks so much, buddy. I really do appreciate it. Again, I just do these live streams because I like interacting with other hockey fans. I like hearing where you guys, are watching the streams from. I like seeing the small towns and cities you guys are watching from, or the big cities that you're watching from. I mean, I'm not really in a small town. Again, I'm basically in Vancouver right now, but yeah, I just love seeing how wide-reaching these live streams get. Chris McDonald says, watching through a Russian site in Florida. No Tim Hortons here. That's awesome. Hey, Chris, thanks so much for jumping on. Whereabouts in Florida? Are you watching this game from? I've always wanted to go down to the Florida Keys, to be quite honest. And I know Florida gets a bad rap most of the time, but I feel like the Florida Keys would be a pretty cool trip. But yeah, let me know where you're watching from, and also big shout out to you for commenting, subscribing on the channel. And hey, we got 79 people watching right now. Everybody, if you can give the video a quick like, pump us up, get us to 50, 60 likes, that would be absolutely incredible. From Nova Scotia. Okay, awesome. The villages. The multiple villages, or what is that an actual place? The Villages, Florida. Oh, it is an actual place. Um, so where is that? You're a little bit out of Orlando, I guess, close to Leesburg, kind of inland Florida. Looks like it could be an interesting spot. Golfing community. Okay, okay, very cool, very cool. I'd imagine there's quite a few golfing communities up there in Florida. Hey, lots of Canadians, lots of snowbirds go down to Florida for the winter months. North of Orlando. Okay, cool. Have you been to the Florida Keys? I mean, hey, I mean, it would be a cool vacation spot, would it not be? I feel like that would be a good spot to go. We had a Tim Hortons for about a year in St. Louis. Then they disappeared. I gotta be honest, man. Like, I know Tim Hortons is kind of like a Canadian staple, but I could live with or without Tim Hortons. I mean, especially since they merged with Burger King a few years ago. I believe it was a Brazilian conglomerate that bought Tim Hortons. I mean, their quality has suffered. I got to admit, their quality has suffered. No car, golf cart only. I love it. Western Canada was my favorite part of Canada. I sold non-alcoholic beer from Montreal to BC in 10 months. So yes, it was difficult to sell to Canada. They used to say, why no alcohol? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That must have been quite the 10 months there. Can I put a small promo post up in the best video? It explains everything as Jeff in chat. You can't ban from it. THPN. Yeah, go ahead. Go, give her. How many points does Bedard have this game? Yeah, let me look it up. I don't actually know how many points he has so far in this one. Let's take a look here. Connor Bedard. It's not showing me the points for some reason. Let's just take a look. So Bedard's with 1 assist, 2 assists, 3 assists, and a goal, and 4 assists. So Connor Bedard has 5 points this game, which is pretty incredible. Pretty incredible. Bears Chief. Rick Smith, I played for Team Canada amputee hockey team. 1 gold in 2002. There we go. That's a boy. I love that. Love that. They have a Timmy's in Monterrey, Mexico. Is so surprised. Hey, they have Tim Hortons. They're starting to get a bit international, I guess. They have a few in the Philippines, I believe. Zarbian Austin Matthews plays the state he's from at 9 p.m. There we go. Yes, I just got to it, buddy. Just got to it. Jeff, the only place I've ever had non-alcoholic beer is in Saudi Arabia. Prefer the real stuff. Well, Saudi Arabia, I guess that makes sense. Sean Snowden, who do you think's going to win gold in the World Juniors? Well, being a Canadian, I got to go with Team Canada. Sean, thanks so much for commenting on the live stream. Let us know where you're watching the game from tonight. Thanks so much for subscribing to our channel. Really do appreciate it. And hey, all 93 of you watching this live stream, comment where you're watching the game from. If it's a town I've never heard of, I'm going to look it up, try and find an interesting fact or even a few businesses, major businesses in your area. And I just love learning about where all the fans of this channel are. Sean's watching from Canada. There we go. I guess I do remember that. Didn't last too long. I'm not sure if Krispy Kreme left anymore. Hey, we have a Krispy Kreme here in Vancouver. It's actually about a 15-minute drive from my house, which is kind of convenient. Tom's, what will be the next game after this? Let me look at the schedule. Let's look at the schedule. I believe this is the last game of the night, is it not? I think there's a couple games going on tomorrow. You got Slovakia, Latvia, Germany, Austria. I don't think we're going to be doing any streams on this channel tomorrow, but we will be doing more streams throughout the tournament. I'm not sure, Joseph, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Hey, we're at 99 viewers right now. 99 viewers of this live stream. Make sure you give this video a like. I want to get to at least 50 likes. I don't know what we're at right now, but I'd like to get to at least 50 likes on this video. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. I'll give you a shout out if you're a new subscriber, and comment where you're watching this game from. Chef, is there still Tim Horton donuts in BC? Man, there are too many Tim Hortons in British Columbia and throughout Canada in general. There's a lot of Tim Hortons around. But hey, those Krispy Kreme donuts, I think they put Tim Hortons donuts to shame. I got to be honest. I'm not sure yet. Possibly, Zarbian. Belleville, Ontario. There we go. I've heard of Belleville, Ontario. Obviously, never been. Where exactly is Belleville? Oh, you're basically like you are halfway between Toronto and Ottawa, which is awesome. You got the Glenmore National Historic Site. You got East Zwick's Centennial Park. You got the CAA Arena. You got a Walmart. You got the what else do you got here? Kellogg's Canada? Is that like the head office there, or is that just like a warehouse? And of course, you got a McDonald's. You got a couple McDonald's and a Tim Hortons, of course. It's a Canadian town. Kusar Howard, London, Ontario. There you go, buddy. Very familiar with London, Ontario. Sean's from Bowmanville. Where's Bowmanville? And more on, we got a lot of Ontario folks in this live stream. I love it. Let's see where Bowmanville is. All right, let's see. You're right near Oshawa. Okay, you're very close to Oshawa. You got the Bowmanville Family Restaurant. You got the Visual Arts Center of Clarington. You got a Walmart. You got a Freshco. There you go. You got a lot going on there in Bowmanville. That's awesome. Thanks so much for commenting. Really do appreciate it. Hey, Joseph, 30 minutes from Hugh here in Brighton. There we go. Our dog, what's up? Saying come to Tailgaters. There we go. There we go. Lexi is watching from Lethbridge, Alberta. Don't have to look that one up. I'm a Western Canadian boy. But awesome spot, Lethbridge, Alberta. Thanks so much for jumping on. Kellogg just dropped a bunch of products from Canada. Never like to hear that. Just outside of Trenton. All right. Where's Tailgaters? I want to know where Tailgaters is now. What town is Tailgaters in? Is that Nepean, Ontario? Is that where it is? Or it's in Ottawa? So basically. Oh, just a warehouse. Okay. Trenton is past Peterborough. Hey, this is I'm loving the geography talk on this channel because it is a 7-0 game. I'm going to try and talk about the game as much as I can. And just as I mentioned that, Austria with a penalty for hooking. There we go. Canada going on the power play. Capital City. Okay. Angus, I once spent 4 days in Oakville, Ontario for a school trip when I was in high school. It is close to Ontario. Oh, Toronto. Yeah, I was about to say, isn't Oakville in Ontario? Oh, nice chance by Team Canada there. Power play starting up. Again, for all those viewers that haven't commented yet, you can see this really gets the conversation going. Where are you watching from? And just as I say that, fishing for fish, comments below. Castleton, Ontario. Okay, there we go. Like I said, if I haven't heard of it, I will look it up. And that's what I'm going to have to do right now. Castleton, Ontario. Castleton, Ontario. Let's see. Again, we got a lot of folks that are about halfway between Ottawa and Toronto. We have a lot of people watching in this area, which is super interesting to me. Um, there you go. You got the Castleton Hills RV spot. You got the Castleton Sports Field, Northumberland Public School, Cold Creek Coffee Roasters. Love it. Absolutely love it. Worked in the Air Force Base in Trenton. Hey, that's pretty cool. Rick Smith saying I was at the OHL Oshawa Generals game last night. They were up 4-0 and lost 7-5 to Kingston. Wow. Angus, I stayed in Scarborough in Ontario. Saw the bare naked ladies before they were huge. Hey, that's awesome. That's actually pretty cool. North of Colborne. Yeah, I see that. I see that. And Colborne looks like it's also a pretty small city, but again, I mean, oh, there we go. Power play goal. Power play goal from Team Canada. It is now 8-0. Stranger, hey, we got a few people actually watching from Hamilton, Ontario, Steeltown, Canada. There we go. Go Team Canada. Yeah, just west of the GTA. Well, I guess just east of the GTA, to be honest, between Ottawa and Toronto. Keep the conversation going, folks. This is awesome. All right, folks, 8-0 for Canada. I'll be back in just a second. Keep the conversation going. I'll be back in just a minute. Keep rolling in. Keep commenting where you're from. I absolutely love this. I love looking up all these small towns. Sean saying just checking in, and this is exactly how I expected this to go. Sean, thanks so much for jumping on, buddy. Really do appreciate it. Sean is a exclusive member on the THPN YouTube channel, and so is Angus. So thanks so much for jumping on. I've been to every arena in Canada, like the Saddle Dome the best. Hey, a lot of people aren't loving the Saddle Dome lately. It's getting a bit dated. Calgary's, trying to get a new arena, but it's not going so well. But hey, there's some love for the Saddle Dome. All right, folks, I'll be back in a moment. Just need to take a quick break, fill up my water and stuff, but I will be back. Keep the conversation going. Keep letting me know where you're watching this game from, and I'll be back in a moment. All right, I am back. Hey, nice chance from the Austrians. Just as I sat down, they had a nice chance there. And hey, everybody, again, this channel is being supported by DraftKings. And, if you want to keep us in business, you can actually help us out a lot. You can sign up for DraftKings. Disclaimer, you have to be 21 or older. But if you sign up for DraftKings below with the promo code THPN, that'll help keep this channel alive. That'll help keep this network, this hockey podcast network in business. And I'm serious when I mean this. Every single sign up actually means a lot. Trust me, it means a lot. So if you want to keep us in business, if you want great content like this to continue in the future, please sign up for DraftKings with our promo code THPN. Keeps us in business. We're the small guys. Our sponsor means a lot to us. They keep us paid. They keep us in business. So I would really appreciate it. I really would if you signed up for even if you don't really gamble, just sign up for DraftKings with promo code THPN. It would seriously mean the world to me. It keeps us employed. It really does. It keeps us in business. If folks stop signing up, I don't know how much longer we can do these streams, to be quite honest. So, hey, keep us in business. Sign up for DraftKings, promo code THPN. The link should be in the description below. It means a heck of a lot. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us tonight. Again, on this THPN watch party for Team Canada against Team Austria. Hey, Austria on the power play. Let's see the Austrian power play here. Okay, let me let me scroll up and go back in the comments. My grandparents grew up in Font Hill, Ontario. Anyone remember the Stastny brothers? See, that's what I'm saying. We have a great community here. Everybody's just friends in this live chat. I love it. I'm getting prepared to go on a round trip to DC tomorrow. All right, there we go. I had a relative who immigrated from Britain to Fort Henry, Canada in the early 1800s. Wow. It must have been a hell of a place in the early 1800s. Bedard, 5 points tonight. Yeah, Bedard's having a hell of a night. Cool, Sean. Have fun in visiting the District of Criminals. Jeff, I have great stories from my time in Canada. Best times. Thank goodness I took a ton of photos. Yeah, absolutely. Those are crucial. Yeah, Bedard's only 17 years old, which is incredible. From North Vancouver, about 50-minute drive from here, from where I'm watching the game from. But yeah, just an incredible talent. Whichever NHL team gets this guy, man, they have a good player on their hands. Angus, I lived in DC for a year after graduating from college. Didn't care for it much. Sean's saying the teams who may win: Canada, Finland, USA, Sweden. Yeah, those are the dominant teams nowadays in the World Juniors, especially with Russia not in the competition. But yeah, those I agree with you, Sean. Those are probably the teams you're looking at in the final games. Sean's saying now, what if I say I'm 21 without being 21? Well, I legally can't encourage you to do that. But if you are 21 or older, please sign up for DraftKings with promo code THPN. Again, it keeps us in business. Without people signing up for DraftKings, unfortunately, it puts us out of business. So if you want myself, if you want the other creators to keep making content, sign up for DraftKings, promo code THPN. It keeps us alive. It really does. And it takes like 2 minutes. Again, really appreciate it. If you do it, let me know. Let me know. I'll shoot you some praise. Seriously, I would really appreciate if you did that. But you got to be 21 or older, unfortunately. Jack Freeman, what's up? Saying, let's go. Looks like a close game. Yeah, it's an absolute nail biter right now. Team Austria, they look like they're geared up for a 9-goal stretch here in the third period. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. But hey, it's been a fun time nonetheless. Hey, Jack, I mean, aren't the Canucks playing right now? I think they're playing right now. Let me look it up. Canucks are up 1-0. There you go, Jack. The old Polaroid ones, Stone Ages. Hey, those are still pretty cool though. I like that. I like having physical pictures that you can go through. I mean, obviously all my pictures or most of them are on my phone right now, which is still great. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like you kind of forget. You don't really go back and look at the pictures in your phone that much. I think having the physical ones is just something else. It's pretty cool. NHL Navraj 17. There we go. What's up? And again, everybody, comment where you're watching this game from. We have people watching from basically every small town in Ontario. We got people in Alberta. I'm watching from Vancouver, British Columbia. We got people in Arizona, Austria, Egypt. We got people all over the globe watching this game. So I want to hear where you're watching this game from. EA Play, speaking of DraftKings / betting, you think this game will cover the 10.5 over under for goals? We're at 8 now. We have 10 minutes left in this period. I don't know. That's tough to say. I'm going to say, yeah. I'm going to say they hit the over on the 10.5. It's probably going to be all Canadian goals, but another 3 goals from Team Canada in the last 10 minutes. I can see it. Sean's watching from Kentucky. There we go. Chris is watching from Florida, watching from the Villages. I have a ton of physical photos from when I owned a pre-digital Canon 35mm camera. That's awesome. Secrecy Shifty from Vancouver, British Columbia. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm watching from White Rock. So I'm about 45 minutes from downtown Vancouver. Whereabouts in Vancouver? What neighborhood are you in? What do you think of Morgan Riley coming back? Do I think he's coming back? I mean, I haven't followed the Maple Leafs too closely this year. Morgan Riley, I mean, hey, another Vancouver boy, amazing defenseman. But yeah, I mean, I haven't been following the Maple Leafs that closely, being a Canucks fan. Biden thinks Austria's winning. All right. Sean saying Canada or Sweden. Is that what you're saying for the gold medal game? Canada or Sweden? All right, going to a commercial break here, folks. 8-0 still for Team Canada. Hey, Ray, what's up? What's up, Ray? Let's go, Canada. I'm from Nova Scotia. That's awesome. Thanks so much for jumping on. Joseph saying Canada. Let's go. Oh, in Group A, I got you. Well, I gotta go Canada. I gotta go with Joseph here. Again, one last shout out for this. You can see all the info below me, but if you want to keep us in business, if you want to keep these streams going, sign up for DraftKings with promo code THPN. The link is in the description. Just sign up. I mean, seriously, doing that helps us more than you know. One sign up actually means a lot. It actually means a lot to us. So if I get a few signups out of doing this live stream, it'll be worth it. It'll be more than worth it for this business. So again, really appreciate it. DraftKings has been awesome to us. They're keeping us in business. They keep the Hockey Podcast Network rolling along. So sign up. If you're over 21, sign up for DraftKings. Promo code THPN. Link is in the description. It helps this business. It helps keep this great hockey community together. Again, it takes 5 minutes. That's it. Actually, probably less than 5 minutes, to be quite honest. So I would really appreciate it if you signed up for DraftKings with promo code THPN. Again, even if you're not a gambler, just do it to help out everybody here at THPN. Really appreciate it. Brandy saying, go Canada, go. Yeah, absolutely. Go Canada, go. And by the way, we've picked up nearly 50 subs this live stream, nearly 50 subs, which is absolutely incredible. When I started this live stream in the first 5 minutes, There's literally 6 people here. Right now, I'm looking at 81 people. At one point, we had 110 people in this live stream. It's been incredible. It's been a lot of fun. So, hey, big shout out to absolutely everybody that has been watching this live stream with us, commenting on the live chat, liking the video, all the new subs. I mean, it's been awesome. It's been a lot of fun. No, thank you, Joseph. No, thank you. Jeff saying, you know what's odd? The only photos that didn't turn out were the ones in Montreal's huge church. Can't remember what its name was. Just creepy. None of them came out. Ooh, there's something eerie about that, to be honest. That's awesome. That sounds like a hell of a time. Like I said, Jeff, 10 months in Canada, traveling around, selling that non-alcoholic beer. Not an easy sell, like you said, but I'm sure you're a hell of a salesman. Shots are 39-11 in favor of Canada right now. Oh, and there we go. Doc with the goal makes it 9-0. Oh no, it's Gauthier. Nathan Gauthier from where's he from? Richelieu, Quebec. First round pick from Anaheim, 22nd overall in the 2022 draft. Canada's now up 9-0. There you go. Yeah, there we go. 9 goals for Canada. Lexi, hey, thanks so much for jumping on, Lexi. Do you think Bedard is going to beat the score record for Canada? Honestly, the way he's going, he could. This is what, a 5-6 point night for Bedard. Had 7 points against Germany. He's just buzzing. So there's absolutely a chance that he breaks some records here this year. Is Austria's defense just batters at the goalies? I just think that Canada's on another level. Like I said, the first 10 minutes, I was actually praising the Austria defense, believe it or not, because they were kind of holding it together. I think what it comes down to is the offense of Canada is just too powerful for them. I don't think I'd pin it on just the goalie or just the defense. I just think that they're outmatched right now. And to be honest, this is kind of a cliche saying, but, a lot of people say the best defense is a good offense, right? When Team Canada is playing in your zone the entire game, it does not give you a good chance. It makes your defense look bad because your offense isn't able to keep the puck out of your zone. So when you're playing the entire game in your own zone, being Austria, I mean, you're going to let up a lot of goals. It's just how it's going to happen, right? So like I said, Sean, I don't think I'd pin it on the goaltender or the defense. I think it's just the overall team is not on the same level as Team Canada. My Russian side is still behind, still 8-0. Well, it wasn't the prettiest goal to make it 9-0. What do you think of this team? Devin Levi from the 2020 Canada team and all the players from last year's gold medal game. Well, yeah, there are some returning players from last year. I mean, to be honest, it wasn't even last year. It was a few months ago. I don't know. This Team Canada team, though, just as good as any other Canadian team that's been put out in the past. I think they have a great chance of winning the gold medal here. 10 months in hotels. When I got home, I didn't eat out for years straight. Yeah, that's the one thing, right? When you're traveling for 10 months straight like that, yeah, you must be eating out every single night. That's tough. That's tough. What was your go-to meal in that 10 months? Or did you have one? Or did you go to like local places wherever you went? And there we go. It's 10-0. 14 goals. There we go. 14 goals for Connor Bedard, tying the record. Absolutely incredible. Sorry, Levi. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he played in 2021. What a goal from Connor Bedard. Laying on his belly, just tips it in. Incredible. Just incredible stuff from the North Vancouver native. What a goal. Diving with the stick on the ice and kind of bats it in. That's incredible. Jeff, have a good one. Thanks so much for jumping on, buddy. Chris saying we like the World Juniors better than the NHL. Yeah, it's a fun time. It's honestly for hockey for me, it's World Juniors and the NHL playoffs. Those are the two best times of the year, specifically the first round of the NHL playoffs. My favorite time of year for sports. Yeah, Sean Jesus Bedard is on another level. Granted, they're going against a mediocre team, but still impressive. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's still great players on the Austria team, but this Canadian team with Connor Bedard is absolutely something else. Yeah, Chris, that's right. They give it all, right? Because for a lot of these players, this is the first time they've been on a big stage. And it means a lot to these guys, right? Let's be honest. Sometimes you watch the NHL, every once in a while you get a game where the guys just kind of phone it in. They don't really, they're putting 80%, 70% effort forward maybe. You watch World Juniors, man, you're getting 100% effort pretty much every game from every player on the roster. It's a cool thing to watch. EA plays, saying 100% agree with Chris. The World Juniors are filled with so much pride and heart. It's just unrivaled to anything else. Yeah, I agree with that. It's a special time of year. It's a special event for these young players. Again, even for the Americans and the Canadians, for a lot of these players, this is the biggest stage they're ever going to play on. Not, all these guys aren't guaranteed to play in the NHL. So again, for a lot of these guys, this is the peak of their NHL or their hockey career. Sorry. We got a penalty coming here to Canada. Sean Snowden saying we're scoring more than 10 goals per game, but we lost to Czech Republic. Yeah, I know. Not a good outing for the Canadians against the Czechs. Angus saying, I think we're setting a record for most goals per eye blink. There you go. There you go. Hey, by the way, I'm watching TSN and they just ran a commercial for the Lord of the Rings series, the Rings of Power series. I don't know if I was that impressed by it. I felt it was a bit boring. Let me know what you folks think in the comments. I know it's a bit off topic here, but I want to know, being a big fan of the original the trilogy, the movies, I wasn't that impressed with this series. I want to know what other folks think. Jacob, easy goal for Canada. There you go, Jacob. What's up, buddy? Thanks for jumping on. Sean Butcher, refs trying to give Austria a chance. Yeah, I mean, then I guess you got to call it. He tried to reach for the puck, ends up punching the helmet off of the Austrian player. What's up, Hogs? Thanks so much for jumping on. Saying Rings of Power was fan fiction, it had nothing to do with Tolkien. Waste of money. Here's the thing, too. If I hear it from a lot, because I mean, I'm not like a diehard fan. But if you're not really going to follow Tolkien's writing, at least make it interesting, right? At least make it entertaining. And I felt like it wasn't that entertaining, to be quite honest. Lord of the Rings is boring, says Jacob. I gotta be honest, I was bored. I was waiting the whole series for something to happen, and I felt like nothing ever happened. USA lost to Slovakia. And there we go. Kelly and Denise Warrobets saying, I like you all. We like you too, Kelly and Denise. Thanks so much for jumping on. And hey, where are you watching the game from? This has been a theme throughout this live stream. I want everybody to comment where they're watching this live stream from. I want to see how far reaching this live stream goes. And if you're from a small town I've never heard of, I'll look it up on the live stream. Power play here for Team Austria. Let's see if they can get any offense going here against the Canadians. 10-0 game so far. Hogs is watching from China. There we go. That it doesn't get much far. Doesn't get further than China, at least from where this tournament is. That's awesome. We got people watching from Egypt, Austria, China now. We got people from Kentucky, St. Louis, Arizona, California, BC, all over Alberta. Every small town in Ontario is watching this. Ryan99, what's up? What's up? Thanks for jumping on. Watching from Thorold, Ontario. Has about 20,000 residents just south of St. Catharines. A short drive to Niagara Falls. Okay, not a bad spot to be. I imagine it's actually pretty nice there. So there we go. We got someone from Thorold, Ontario. Big shout out to Ryan. Thanks for jumping on. And hey, all you new subs, really, I seriously appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Gauthier from Canada with a nice short-handed chance there as the Austrian power play winds down. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in this game, folks. 10-0 for Team Canada. Again, all you new viewers, I see 94 of you on YouTube. Comment where you're watching this live stream from. We got people from all over the place. I have learned so many new town or city names tonight. It's been incredible. It's been a lot of fun. Lise Lalonde. I hope I got that right. Say watching from London, Ontario. That's awesome. I think you're about the 4th or 5th person watching tonight from London, Ontario. Not a bad spot to be. Not a bad spot at all. Thanks so much for jumping on and subscribing to the channel. Honestly, it means the world. It means the world. Sean say today is going to be a perfect kind of day. There we go. Again, folks, if you like these live streams and you want to support us and you want to make sure that we're in business and we're doing these live streams into the NHL regular season, into the playoffs, and if you want us here next year, make sure you sign up for DraftKings with promo code THPN. The link is in the description. It keeps us in business. Every single sign up means the world to us. It's just one more step to keeping us running, keeping us in business. Really do appreciate it. It takes like 2 minutes of your time. I've been doing this stream for 2.5 hours. So all I ask of you is 2 minutes of your time. Sign up for DraftKings, promo code THPN. If you're 21 or older, really do appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for jumping on this live stream tonight. It has been incredible. Oh, another. Was that in? Oh, and then they score. Canada scores. Hines with his first goal. How about that? It is now 11-0. It is now 11-0. Yeah, saying watching from North Carolina, JK Baltimore, but I'm from Lemon Grove, California, suburb of San Diego. Just moved to Baltimore a few months ago. How you liking Baltimore? Mike McGraw watching from London, England. Hey, that's pretty awesome. That's a nice trip on holidays from Vancouver. Hey, Mike, I'm in White Rock, South Surrey, White Rock right now watching this game. So what neighborhood in Vancouver are you from? Yeah, Pele, that very sad. R.I.P. to Pele. Legend, absolute legend. Ryan, you the G. No, you the G. Hey, Jamie is watching from Regina, Saskatchewan. Love it. Capital of Saskatchewan. Robert Michael O'Neill watching from Sydney, Nova Scotia. Let's go. Another Nova Scotia boy in the chat. Absolutely love it. Thanks so much. Skinner says, I'm interested. All right. What's up, Kyle? Kyle from THPN. What's going on, buddy? Saying great stream. Thanks, Kyle. We've had a far-reaching stream tonight. We got people from Nova Scotia. We got people from Arizona, Egypt, Austria. We got people all over watching this. Mike, hey, North Van, home of Connor Bedard. Doesn't get any better than that. Hopefully you're enjoying your trip in London. And hey, I hope you didn't have to deal with the craziness at YVR about a week ago. Hey, Sean, thanks so much, buddy. Have a great night. Thanks for jumping on the live stream. It's all right. Love cold weather, but miss home. I lived in San Diego all my life. Yeah, I can imagine that's quite the change going from San Diego to Baltimore. Glad you're at least enjoying it somewhat. Sports Center from Toronto. There we go. That makes a lot of sense. Jamie says I got Connor Bedard's signature. Well, hey, I would keep that locked up. That might get you a pretty penny. Sean, I'm gonna head out. I'll be here for the next game. Sean, you've been awesome all stream. Thank you so much. Thanks for your comments. We'll see you on the next live stream. 30 seconds left in this game, folks. It's winding down. 11-0 for Canada, and I think that is probably going to be the final score here. Let's see. Connor Bedard breaking records tonight. It's been incredible. 15 seconds left in this one as we get the cheers from the crowd. Yeah, you got to feel for Austria, right? You got to feel for Austria. Robert Michael O'Neill caught this one late. When is your next stream? I'm not exactly sure when our next stream is, but we will be doing more live streams on this channel. Typically in the morning, if we have a stream, I get it all set up. So, just check the channel and you'll probably see it ready to go. How do you watch from San Diego? I don't know. Oh, I guess you're asking you're asking EA Plays. See you later, Sean. Shane. Hey, Shane, I followed you back on Twitter. Thanks for the follow. Anybody else that wants to follow me on Twitter, how does this work? There we go. There we go. At DYL_KEYZER. Give me a follow. I guarantee I will follow you back on Twitter. Let's go. Let's go. Ryan99 saying let's go. Absolutely. Canada wins 11-0. We got like 100 people in this live chat. And folks, I got to tell you, all of you have been absolutely incredible. This has been a really fun live stream. Hearing where all you folks are watching the game from, it's awesome. Seeing you guys interact with each other in the live chat, all that stuff. It's been a fun time. It's been a fun time. You guys really turned this 11-0 blowout game into a really entertaining, 2.5 hours for me. So seriously, thank you all for watching. You guys are incredible. We got the Canada flags going here. Let's go. Yeah, 97 people watching. It'll go down here now as the game is winded down. But hey, everybody watching, I thank you so much. EA Plays, enjoy watching the stream. Had money on this game. This was the only place I could find to have some kind of commentary. So I appreciate the coverage and we'll definitely watch future live streams. Hey, thank you so much. And hey, folks, check out the hockeypodcastnetwork.com. We have so many great hockey podcasts. Really, there's something for everybody. We have Terry Ryan's podcast. You might remember Terry Ryan from Spit and Chicklets. He has his own podcast that's on our network, Tales with TR. We also have podcasts for every NHL team and, other great content. There's a fighting podcast. We have college podcasts. We have a little bit of everything. So check out the hockeypodcastnetwork.com. My cable provider had NHL Network, which usually simulcast the TSN broadcast. So I'd always watch that through that. Lucas Horl, player of the game for Team Austria. Congrats to him. Logan Stankoven gets player of the game for Team Canada. There you go. Hey, Sean, we'll see you later, buddy. We'll also see you in the playoffs. Big time for us on this channel. Ryan, you're an absolute beauty. Thanks so much for jumping on. Again, Logan Stankoven gets player of the game for tonight's 11-0 blowout of the Austrians. All right, Saturday night is Canada and Sweden. Now as they wind down this game, playing the national anthem for the Canadians. Joseph Gauthier saying thank you again for this. No, you know what, Joseph, thank you. Again, I do this stream so I can interact with you folks. So I thank every single one of you for jumping on this live stream, making this a fun time for me. You know, if I was doing this 2 hour and 40-minute live stream and there's only 5 people, it wouldn't be nearly as fun as having all you folks commenting in the live stream. So seriously, I appreciate all of you. Sean, I appreciate you. Joseph, Chris, Sports Center, EA Plays, Robert, Ryan, Shane, you know, Jamie, Brandy, Mike McGraw, Kyle, the absolute beauty, Kyle Manifold, Skinner. You know, you guys are all awesome. You guys are all awesome. Got so many comments here in the chat. It's been great. This is the best. I'm listening to you watching the Sens versus Caps. Hey, what's the score in that game? After this, I'm actually going to jump off and I'm going to watch the Vancouver Canucks against the Winnipeg Jets. Actually, I need to get dinner somewhere. I'm probably going to just cheap out and get a fast food dinner. I'm kind of tossed it up between Five Guys and Popeyes. I don't know. Comment below. Should I get Popeyes, Five Guys, or maybe some other fast food? Let me know. Let me know. You're welcome, Shane. Thank you for jumping on. Have a good night, buddy. Have a good night, Joseph. It's 3-2 Caps. All right. 22 goals in the last 2 games for Canada. Think about that for a second. 22 goals in the last 2 games for the Canadians. Again, last question for tonight. Do I get Five Guys for dinner or do I get Popeyes? I need you folks to decide for me. Am I getting Popeyes or am I getting Five Guys? Thanks. Enjoy it. See you next game. Depending on the Russians. Yeah. Let's see how their streams go. But Chris, thanks so much for joining us from the villages in Florida. Yeah, Robert, I mean, we'll be doing World Juniors, but we do NHL games as well. So yeah, no, it's a good time. It's a good time. And again, we got like 50 new subs on the channel today, which is pretty incredible, to be quite honest with you. Pretty incredible. So big shout out. Hey, everybody, go check out. We also have the Columbus Blue Jackets and New York Islanders game streaming on this channel. If you're bored and you guys want to go keep chatting with the host from THPN, go over to the other live stream that we have right now. Go check out the Islanders and Blue Jackets. Go show them some love. Everybody, go raid the live chat in the Blue Jackets Islanders live stream on our channel and go say what's up. Go say what's up. I'm sure he would appreciate it. I think it's been a bit of a slower stream than this stream. So, hey, everyone, please, I beg of you, go jump in. Say what's up on the other live stream on this channel, the Columbus Blue Jackets, New York Islanders. Tell them Dylan sent you. Tell them I sent you. There we go. There we go. All right, folks, I'm watching. There's not that many people in that live stream. I want to see those numbers pumped up. Jump in to the Columbus Blue Jackets, New York Islanders live stream and say what's up. He's trucking through, but there's not many people in the live chat. So, hey, jump in. Please say what's up on the other live stream. I'm sure he would really appreciate it. I'm going to wrap it up here in a few seconds. So once I'm done, please, again, jump on. There's another live stream going on this YouTube channel. New York Islanders, Columbus Blue Jackets. Go say what's up to Jake. He would really appreciate it. Again, appreciate you all, folks. Sign up for DraftKings, promo code THPN if you want to keep this channel live and going. If you like what you see, what you can do to keep it going is sign up for DraftKings with the promo code THPN as long as you're 21 or older. Again, thank you everybody that subscribed to the channel, commented, liked the video. You guys have been incredible. Hey, I'm Canadian. I'm Canadian. I got to get that right at least. I got to get that right at least. All right, folks. I'm going to end the stream here. You have all been incredible. Go jump on the other THPN stream that's going on right now. Islanders and Blue Jackets. It should be a fun game. You guys have all been incredible. We will see you on the next live stream. Have a good night.